Okay, there we go. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Welcome to another episode of Cigars and Whiskey, the podcast that discusses love, relationships, sex, and dating from a male's perspective. I'm your guy, Ron Cole, and I'm joined by my guys, White Star GB.
Shaking.
We also have super producer Corey Cool in the building, Cool University.
What up, Doe?
And we have a guest in the house tonight. All right.
Partial
Yes,
guest.
Partial guest. He's
Partial
not
guest.
going to be on camera, but you might hear extra voice in there. Or should we just leave it as a surprise? Like leave it as a question mark?
Yeah, leave it.
All right, yeah. All right. Shout out.
Save him from himself.
Shout out to everyone tuned in on YouTube, on Facebook. Please remember to share so we can get more people to tap into the conversation. We have a great show for you guys tonight. Tonight we are drinking Puncher's Chance Kentucky Straight Bourbon.
Now we hadn't had this yet.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, I've seen that.
I've seen it before, I think, but I don't think we ever had this one. It's pretty good, man.
It's cool.
It's like a nice caramel
taste
nice. To it.
It's nice.
All right.
Yeah.
Pleasantly
Surprised.
Yeah. All right. So, Puncher's Chance Kentucky Straight Bourbon. We have a host of different topics that we're gonna discuss tonight. All right. White Star GB.
Yo.
How you been, man?
I'm good, man. Cold out, regular stuff. But everything's good. But kind of want to bring something to the table, every week. I'm bringing a little something to the table. So the internet's had a little discussion this week, and I kind of want to bring it to y'all.
Epstein?
Nah, not even Epstein, man. Let's start off a little lighter, man. Let's start off a little lighter than the boy. Let's go Fab and Banks, man. Who's nicer? Tony Yayo and Uncle Murder was at the Breakfast Club, and they were discussing, and they were going back and forth. Of course, they were pro Banks, but kind of want to hear what y'all think about it.
Overall, Fab.
Cool.
Okay, I'll put it this way. For a while, when they were both coming up, I almost felt like the verses were interchangeable. I felt like if you gave Fab's verse to Banks and Banks' verse to Fab, they could literally sound the same. I will say, according to the car test, I can't recall a time riding through the city playing any Fab. Wow. I've played a lot of Banks in my life.
So no soul tape. You never rode to the city playing any soul tape.
I've played it. I've played it in the earphones. You know what I'm saying?
You never blasted soul tapes, any soul tapes in the whip.
All right. So cool.
I'm just saying.
One of your superpowers is supposed to be objectivity, right?
Right.
You should be objective.
Right.
All right. That sounds like more of a personal preference.
I did say I led with that.
Okay, all right. Go ahead.
I'm just
my bad.
Jesus Christ, right? I know what kind of night this gonna be. I'm gonna turn my microphone. I know shit. To me, I think this is the thing. You asked who was nicer to me, right?
Yeah, yes.
So I can't necessarily. I got to be unobjective a little bit on this one. I got to kind of go personal preference.
Okay.
Personal preference. I'm a ride out with Banks. I think Banks. I like the edge. It's a little bit more edge there.
Like that grovel in the voice. You like that?
Man. Especially we're talking, Hunger for More 2 time.
White tea burgundy.
We talk not see, that's the thing. See, early Banks, I realized, a little heavy on the punches. Not all of them.
PLK.
Yeah. But when he got into making really good songs, to me, like I said, the Hunger for More 2, really good songs.
You think he makes better songs than Fab, though?
Probably. Well, I don't know. Like girl records, I mean, to me, he weighs better on the girl record side. It's not too many non-girl songs that I find to be that great when it comes to Fab. That's just me.
Okay.
That's just me.
All right.
Once again, we talking Hunger for More 2 when he come in and you know what I'm saying? Here's what I go. Watch how I go.
Cool. Can I interject the 50 Cent effect? That everybody sounded great around their time when they were around 50 with 50's producers and they had the top notch everything. Like 50 Cent had Young Buck sounding amazing. 50 Cent had, I mean, Game is a great artist, but that documentary sounded amazing. You know what I mean? Everything sounded a lot better. Once Fab kind of left 50, yes, age kind of hit, but
well, this I don't know. That's too, that's too hypothetical for me. Take Jordan off the Bulls. Do we get the same Jordan? I don't know.
I think the only one
that's that whole thing
from that was Tony Ayo. I think everybody else had like really
because
was talented.
Also, too, if you look,
was talented.
Well, hold on. If you look at a lot of the records that Banks was on, let's take Banks' album for instance, Hunger for More, 2, Rotten Apple. Those they weren't necessarily big name producers. If you go through the list, isn't that they weren't huge names? You know what I'm saying? So
Eminem was on the album
as a whole, in totality. If you go through those names, a lot of those weren't necessarily huge names. They became bigger in the process. But to end the long rant, for me, I'm gonna just go Banks, especially age, how some of the songs age. To me, a lot of the Fab songs, like I don't know, they're like I was listening to for some reason Holla Back Youngin came on, and I was like, oh God. That shit was
when
so
flat
to me.
Youngin was out. Banks wasn't even out.
This is the thing, Kel. Can't have an opinion here because my opinion is going to get. No. Can't have one. Go ahead. What you gonna say?
Why do you get? Why
you started it. You started it.
No,
you started it.
People, we're not always gonna agree, right? So, and it's okay not to agree.
Did he not start it?
This is a dialogue. When you disagree with Cool, he be like, "I'm turning off my mic." Right?
Once
I'm
again,
taking my ball. I'm going.
I couldn't even speak. I couldn't even speak before you already got started.
No, I was
You're
fucking.
supposed to be objective.
I was fucking with you. I was fucking with you.
All right,
but I want to give context to what I said. Right. First of all, I feel like Fab is possibly the most underrated cat in hip hop. That he should have been at a certain level, but he, for some reason, I don't know why, he's always been underrated. And you saying the Holla Back Youngin, but you got to understand how many different decades. Like he transitioned from like fucking damn near 3 decades, bro.
I understand.
He was rhyming with niggas' bosses. He was rhyming with 50.
And he stayed relevant, and he's still like lyrically like burying niggas. You understand what I'm saying? Like
to me, there's a lot of regular bars there. That's just me personally. I think there's a lot of regular bars. A lot of regular punches.
I think the same thing with Banks. I believe they are. I think they're one and the same, where they're punchline kings, where it's not like necessarily. I ain't gonna lie.
Who is the punchline king? If you have to just name one, who's the punchline king? Because the punchlines ran that era. You know what I mean?
I think I don't think
PLK is
first of all, I don't think you get a better Banks than when 50 was doing those mixtapes. Like I don't think you get better verses from Banks.
That victory freestyle is still up there, crazy.
Like I don't think that's the best Banks you ever gonna get, right? And you talking about Fab in the 90s, the early 2000s, the 2010s, and the 2020s. Right?
I don't think all of that was good though. That's just me personally. Like, okay,
what wasn't good?
I could tell. I just told you a lot of them I thought were regular bars.
Where?
Okay. A lot of them, even even the diss that he got towards 50 right now. To me, it's a lot of.
That was fire.
I didn't go.
You got punchlines. You got doubles and triple entendres in that shit.
I don't think it was.
Y'all niggas got brolic and ain't get solid. Like, come on, son. Like, yo, that was crazy. Woo, cool.
I think it was relatively regular, if you ask me.
All right. Because I guess, guys.
First of all, just me. All right. He's always been on a higher level than Lloyd Banks, right? And he stayed there for 30 years, 25 years.
Okay, well, like I said, when it comes to, we're talking about nicer, right?
We're talking about nicer.
I think Lloyd Banks is underrated. He's underrated.
You're going somewhere else.
He's underrated, and he should be under, right?
Okay.
He should be underground, but he's underrated still.
The only reason he's
Fab
underground,
is underrated, but he should be a superstar.
The only reason Banks is not underground because he stood next to 50.
Oh, absolutely.
Like that's the only reason. You know what I mean? But that's we can't play the what ifs. You know what I mean? Honestly, I think the real comparison is 50 and Fab. And I feel like 50 wins it, but I feel like that's a closer comparison.
Nah, I don't think so.
Well, on a skill level,
Skill
Fab is
level,
nicer.
yeah, he's nicer.
Fab is nicer on the skill level.
I feel like, yo, those all right, so then Fab and Cameron.
I'm going, listen, you can never turn me against Killer. You can never turn me against Killer. I'm gonna go Killer to they dip me. You know what I mean? In the box. You know me, fuck a freestyle. I'd rather hit Poppy on speed down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, come on, son. Killer.
All right, man. All right, so let's put a cherry on it. I'm gonna go Fab. I think Fab easy. I think from Fabulous Sport to FABO to Soul Tapes to everything. It's been Fab. Fab has done it with no team, no backing. He's been a one-man army.
Okay, yes.
Nobody.
He had
hype,
Def Jam.
Hype.
It's about as big of a team as you can get.
Everybody drowned around him on Def Jam.
But that's about as big of a team as you can get.
Not little bro.
Right?
I'm talking about Fab has never been part of anybody's little bro.
He's never been part of a crew.
He's never been anybody's little bro.
Like I said, when you okay, but no team. I don't get. Okay.
Even look at Jada.
We could do this all
even Jada. Jada prospered by being under Puff. Any way you look at it, him being on Benjamin's helped him. You know what I mean? Yo, if you would have gave Puff Fab after Mace left, we'd be talking about a whole different argument here. Like New York would have looked really different. You know what I mean? But Fab had to do it on his own. He signed his deal. He did it on his own. And, biggest team he had was Desert Storm, kind of. Clue put him on. You know what I mean? But you know how Clue do. But, even if Fab would have signed under Rockefeller, what would it look like? You know what I mean? Fab never had those crazy looks. For that career, I'm going with Fab.
Well, we said nicer.
I said nicer, yes.
Yes.
Nicer,
see, stop.
Nicer.
Y'all are moving the goalposts. You said nicer. Who is nicer?
Yeah.
You say Fab is nicer.
I think we're.
I'm just saying you bring it.
We think we're on the same level bar wise.
You getting better looks.
I'm
putting careers.
Bars. I think they're kind of on the same.
Niggas sound better when they rhyme with niggas. Like Banks sounded amazing rhyming after 50.
I don't know. I gave him his own. Shit.
Yo, think about the victory freestyle. Yo, we ain't gonna shine again. Yo, 50 gave that nigga a runway. Think about that. Think about the runway Fifth gave that nigga, yo. We all gonna shine together.
You still gotta,
you know what I'm saying? Yo, when you hear that nigga voice on the shit, like nigga, you ready.
My point is, you still gotta lace him up. It doesn't matter the runway.
Okay.
You still gotta lace up the shoes.
Got you.
You still gotta put on a hard hat. You still gotta go to work.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So now, if we could easily end this argument with skill wise, they're neck and neck. We can go forward from that. But you can't, because if you're gonna mention nicer, we can't bring career and who he was behind and who he was with and what kind of help he got. We're talking on a pure skill level.
Why is this such a thing now, though?
What?
Like, I see a lot of different pods trying to do their like individualistic like verses. They're putting rapper versus rapper.
Well, because it ends up on the greatest podcast in the world. That's why. It's dialogue. You know what I mean?
I hear you.
Dialogue.
I hear you.
Let's go. Yeah, but that was my week, man.
Corey Cole.
Yes, sir.
How was your week, man?
Oh man, my week was pretty good.
I
just forgot that we had a camera on you last show, and like, why we don't have a camera?
Got out of
it,
man. See, look at you, man. See if the super producer ain't
to be able to drink when that nigga talk.
Took the kids to Florida. My daughter turned 10. So
you really like Florida, huh?
Happy birthday.
Let me tell you something, man. Orlando is a second home to me. I know where everything is.
That's where you're retiring, huh?
I'm absolutely gonna,
Corey and Puerto Ricans.
I love. No, but I absolutely, I love that part of town. We used to go multiple times a year. We haven't, so I think we're twice. So, one time late last year now. Anyway, daughter turned 10. I had a party,
Congrats.
and it
Happy
was
birthday,
you know,
man.
got on a plane right after that,
Nice.
and went to Florida. And, you know, it was cold there. It's the first time I've ever been when it was cold,
Now, how cold was it? Like you had to wear a jacket
like 50
or
degrees,
like a hoodie?
like 50.
So you were
Oh,
comfortable
okay.
in a hoodie.
That wasn't too bad. I heard it was cold to the point where iguanas were falling
Well,
on the
that,
trees.
yeah,
and
that's
shit.
southern.
that.
That's southern Florida. Yeah, it was like because before we got there, it was like 40 something,
Mm.
and then we got there it was 50.
Warmed up.
Then I want to say it went 50, 55, 65.
So you went to like Disney and shit?
We went to Universal.
Okay.
How was that in like 50-degree weather?
It was great because you could stand out there a little bit.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You know, when it's baking, you automatically like, damn, where's this? You know what I mean? Where's the sun? I mean, where's the shade? I'm trying to.
Mhm.
So it was cool. It was a little less crowded
That's
Okay.
what's up.
because obviously spring break is coming up,
Mm.
right? So, it was, you know, it was really good to kind of, you know, get away for a little bit, and yeah, you know, we back here, man, just having a good time.
Back at it.
Yeah.
Came
Okay.
back from the cold to the colder.
To the colder.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. So let's jump right into the show then.
Cracking.
All right. Where we gonna start at? We
Start with Shabuzi, man. Start a little.
Shabuzi. I don't know what the hell this is, but
Yeah, man. So, well, he gave a speech at the Grammys, and there's a little backlash because he shouted out the immigrants, but he said the immigrants built the country,
okay.
and you know.
Oh, hold on. What is this?
Who, as of today, has retired from her job after 30 years. Working in the medical field as a registered nurse in the psych ward. She worked 3 to 4 jobs just to provide for me and my four siblings as an immigrant in this country. Thank you, Mom. Sorry, I know I don't got too much time. I'm gonna read this whole speech though. I also want to thank Jared Carter, Abbas Patti, Tina Davis, Gazi Nima, Nate Stevenson, and the entire Empire team for believing in me. Thank you so much, brother. And everybody else, Sean Cook, Devin Sastry, Josh Klein, and TKG, my lawyer, Bob Celeste, and everybody that's a part of this, Harvey Mason, thank you so much. I have the greatest team in the world. Thank you so much. And again, the last thing I want to say, immigrants built this country, literally. So this is for them.
This is why I never idolize celebrities, because
Robert?
when you hear stuff like this, it's
All I wanted. So people took offense to what he said, that immigrants literally built this country. Shabuzi is African, and he's an African immigrant, and he's doing country music, won an award in country music, and he said immigrants built the country, and you know, people have a problem with it, especially during Black History Month, and you know.
I'm saying, I guess he's African.
Mhm.
He's an immigrant.
Yeah.
And he came here. He don't know the rules. Like,
I mean, there's rules and
know
there's
better.
reality. You think it's the reality that immigrants built the country?
Well, the whole country is. You're talking semantics, right?
Mm.
So if you're saying somebody from where was Columbus? What is it? Spain?
Yeah, Spain.
Spain.
Yeah.
No,
he was Italian.
Italian.
And
he got financed by Spain. Then you have
Vespucci.
you have English or Englishmen. You got Irishmen by African slaves or whatever. Like, all right, so who built it? Like, is it Africans or is it the English or that brought the people that brought the Africans to do the work? Like, I don't know who you. Yeah, I guess he's right. He's right, but.
Well, the definition
He could clean it up and say, I was talking about the whites brought the Africans to build it, so they had a hand in it too. So it's all immigrants. So you know what I mean?
Right.
But come on, bro. You know where you at. You know who got you on that stage. How you gonna bite the hand that feeds you? You gotta know better than that. You want it all taken away from you. You just got it. They just accepted you.
Right.
You better play nice.
I mean,
so an immigrant is a person who moves to a new country to take up permanent residence often seeking better opportunities or joining family. I don't think the Africans came over like that. The Africans were kind of stolen from their country. They didn't voluntarily come over, so it's kind of like.
All right, so then the Englishmen and the Europeans were the immigrants then.
All right,
so we can say the immigrant, the Europeans.
Keep it black.
Why are you saying that? He didn't say that. So why are you saying that?
Okay, all right, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, like, why are you saying that?
No,
he said immigrants. You said an immigrant is not somebody's stolen from their land.
Yeah.
The immigrants, let's say they're the Europeans.
Mm-hmm.
They are the.
Is there a difference between colonizing land and building the land? Wasn't the land built off the 500 years of free labor? Isn't that the basis of capitalism? Isn't that how most people's millions were made, that actually financed, buildings and roads and everything like that, and expansion?
Is it the worker, or is it the person that came up with the plan?
It's the worker.
Hired the workers to tell the workers, yo, build this road.
Mm.
I designed this road.
Yeah.
Build it. Right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What's more important?
Robert Moses' name is on a Robert Moses, and he probably ain't lay any asphalt. So
no, he probably made the blueprints. He came up with the idea.
Right.
Mm. So what?
Well, listen, I will say, I don't think that there's any doubt that immigrants heavily contributed to the foundation, probably, of this, and more so, if not the foundation, to the continuance of it, right? Because some of them are taking jobs that maybe Americans may feel are less desirable, certain things, and that's just on the entry level, because we all know that immigrants is going to come here and get some school, or some type of trade that they find, they do something with the plan when they touch down. That's right. One thing I can say, they're gonna make positive off the move, off the dribble.
Mm-hmm.
Things like picking your fruit and stuff like that. Things that well, I already get what I gave.
He said picking fruit.
No, go ahead, go.
I made him laugh.
Yeah, what? What's so funny about that?
No, go ahead. Just go ahead. Just
cleaning toilets.
No.
Mowing lawns.
Okay, I'm gonna.
He making it worse.
What I'm gonna say is, I don't think there's a doubt that immigrants have heavily and are continuously heavily building on this country. I do think that there's no need. I don't think there was a need for him to get backlash off of that. I don't think it was that serious. You know what I mean? I just don't think. I just think people just set fires. You know what I mean? Set those internet fires, and it just grew. But I don't think it was that serious. About nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a squabble between a lot of people that don't really even matter, right? So, the thing is, we try to we want these brownie points for shit that doesn't all right, yeah. If somebody said, yeah, y'all built the country, all right, you don't get nothing for it.
What does that mean?
What does that mean? You know what I mean? It's like niggas want acknowledgement for
slavery doesn't mean anything. Nope. Shouldn't slavery be held up as the backbone of what America was built on?
What does that get you though? That doesn't get you anything.
It gets you a reality. Why are we just acting like 500 years of free labor just didn't mean anything?
Okay.
It's like his family, if I'm a white person, come over here because of slavery and because of everything that came after the civil rights era and everything like that.
All right.
That runway, that everything was smooth. You know what I mean?
That's what it means.
Came over here, touchdown, was able to get the education, able to work and all that. I mean, immigrants, especially black immigrants, benefited from the work of people that means were black.
That definitely means something to you guys.
It means something to you. Yeah,
that's why we're kind of triggering to most people that.
Wait, Ron, let me just say one thing. Let's bring that point into play. Do your black immigrants come over here and give us praise for those things? Not at all.
No.
In fact, some of them come here and not necessarily, your family, but there are a lot of Black immigrants who come here and do the exact opposite.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And look at us as if, oh, they didn't do anything with it, or they, you know what I mean? They're lazy, or they're this and they're that. So so think about it.
When they look at this,
Talk about that.
when they look at who
Talk about it.
when they get off the boat and they see who's around them, it's far from slavery. It's far from niggas working.
But
all right, so
wait,
so-
what you
so-
said.
but we still.
I'm just saying what you said was
Go ahead.
is that you clearly said that Black immigrants can come here
And benefit
and
from
benefit from
Right.
what it was that foundational Black Americans, I guess you could call it,
Mhm.
what they contributed or went through for that to happen.
Right.
So it does mean something to you
Mm.
or to Black immigrants.
But why they coming up? They're siding with whites.
Yeah,
saying,
they're not
like,
saying
blacks
yo,
are
yeah,
lazy.
Yeah, Black Americans.
you
yeah,
know-
they're not hailing us up.
Yeah,
for it.
they're not saying, you know what? Black Americans, they got me this opportunity to get over here and make some money and
So go suck drugs with them.
huh? See? Okay, there it goes. Right? So,
Yo, his immigrant vibe will come out.
right?
His immigrant vibe peeks his
How
head.
fast it changes, right?
It rears its head every now and then.
Yeah.
See, this my point is this, right?
Mm.
It's like, all right, we sitting here talking about this, and people want to continue to talk about, and they want to pat on the back for shit, right? And me watching like this whole Epstein shit is like, yo, it's like you want praise, but you don't want power. And this whole shit just encompasses like a bunch of, it shows you how much power people have, right? And you watch this whole shit play out. You watching all the richest people and people that got all the money and shit like that. And you realize that shit don't really matter. It don't mean nothing. Power means more than money. If you like, you could have a bunch of money, but if you have the power that goes along with the money, you can control. You control people with money, but that doesn't have anything. Money is infinite to the powerful people, right? And this whole shit is showing that. But we just want we want acknowledgement.
Yes.
Fuck the acknowledgement.
No. Acknowledgement is a big thing. Like you
No,
should
no,
promote
you don't.
the suffering.
It's like
Yo,
that's what they've been
we
asking
should
for
never
years. But that
forget
hasn't.
what slavery is. All right, so let's move the
I'm
conversation.
not saying forget.
Let's move the conversation.
Nobody's saying
Let's
forget.
just move the conversation forward a little bit off the shabuzi to Black History Month, right?
Mm-hmm.
Should Black History Month be Black American History Month? Should we be honoring Nelson Mandela on Black History Month?
Mm.
That's what I'm saying. It's like certain cultures,
I don't mind
the
it.
Jews,
It's okay.
they never let you forget what happened over in Germany. They never let you forget. They put it in your face. I'm saying you're the Black American Black
You know
History
why?
Month. I want to
No,
see
wait,
a
wait,
parade
wait. No,
where
no,
people
no.
walking down the street with slave outfits on and chain.
No,
Never
nigga.
let America
No,
forget
we're
the
not
wrong that was like
No,
niggas is acting
no.
too fly about what happened.
No,
here.
no.
We should never forget
No,
slavery.
hold on. No. You're acting as if they don't allow people not to forget just because they just keep talking about it.
No,
No,
profitable.
no, they have power. They have enough power to make you not forget about it.
Boogeyman. It's a boogeyman shit, man.
No, it's not
You
boogeyman.
talking about boogeyman shit. Come on, nigga.
Bro.
Candyman, nigga. That nigga ain't coming.
No.
All right, nigga. Like we talking about, yo, come on. Like, dog. We talking about
Who runs the Federal Reserve?
yo, nigga.
Who runs the Federal Reserve?
I don't Greenspan, wasn't it? I don't know nigga name.
No, he's not there anymore.
Okay.
Right?
I can't
But it's another Jewish person,
nigga, I
right?
love LeBron James.
Who owns most of the
Nigga, yo, I want to see
who owns
LeBron
most of the
James
Fed
on the
banks?
Lakers court shooting free throw shots with chains on his shit on Black History Month. Nigga, I'm still a fucking slave, nigga. I want to
don't-
see people
that don't
out
matter.
here
See, this-
reminding people that
this-
that his people were in
No.
shackles and enslaved.
All right, no, because you can't. That's the thing.
Bad marketing.
No, it's not.
think
It's
it's
not because
worse.
you got people like you.
Got milk.
You got people like you
got slavery.
that are not. You don't identify with all this, right? And you could go if you want to. You can go right back to your country of
I was
origin.
born in Queens, nigga. Stop.
I understand that, but I'm talking about your
Relax,
family.
nigga. I go flush the nigga.
Your culture is a certain culture, though. right?
Yes, yes.
You can go, you
We're
can
Haitian.
go back and forth
I can
between
trace
different
that
cultures,
lineage.
right?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So this is the thing, like
Yes.
what I'm saying is you saying this and you want it to be symbolic, but no, Jewish people, it's not about it's not about, they could act like it's about symbolism, but they have control, right? They have control of certain things. So that's why people acknowledge the shit that they've gone through. Because if you don't acknowledge what they've gone through, they control media and they control banking. They control the currency of the, of this country for sure, and a lot of other countries. So it's just not like they just care
Why
about
do
them
you
more.
go from an ant
It's
to a
because they have
mountain?
power.
Why do you go
It's
from
because
an
they have
ant-
power.
Ron, why do you go from an ant to a mountain? Why can't they just be gradual? I said LeBron James.
You
or like
brought
Ra-
you
I
brought
said
up
LeBron
you the
James. I
one
said
that brought up why people care about them.
Right. Yes.
And I'm telling you why
Because
they
they
care
never-
about them. They don't care about them because their shit was so much worse than anybody else. It's because they make you care about it because they control shit. They control the media.
What did they control? What did they control?
Media
that
and
makes you
banking.
care
They
about
definitely
it?
they control media and
So
banking.
what does banking? When I go to TD Bank, what do I see that reminds me of the Holocaust?
What?
Yeah, not in that way. It's just more
Like what? Like come on, break it down for me because I don't understand.
No,
I know there was Schindler's List. You know what I mean?
So
I seen the movie, I read the Helen Keller book,
hold on.
You know what I mean? And then we kept it pushing.
But
I'm talking about
Number the stars.
all right. If are we not afraid to offend anybody from that culture? Huh? Are you not afraid?
watch your mouth.
Huh?
Man.
All right,
It's
watch
the
your mouth.
Jewish
Why
network,
though?
nigga. It's the Jewish network.
Why?
Nigga, they own the shit that we own.
Okay,
Exactly.
so come on, bro. Don't play like that.
Come on, man. Move on. They might
Now
be
you
watching
scared-
now. They might be watching now. Keep moving. Next topic. I'll be Black History Month.
You gotta stay in your place, man. All right, we're going light. We're gonna get lighter.
Okay.
This is where we going?
Yeah.
All right.
Play the friend zone. That is a technique people that play the friend zone. That is a technique people use because oftentimes can be, but oftentimes it's done by people who have no other real choice. They're not the apex male. They're never someone's first choice. So what they have to do is say, I want to play the long game. I'm going to be available when you need me to be. I'm going to be your shopping buddy when you need to call me. I'm going to show you how dependable I am. And for a lot of men, that technique eventually wins over the woman.
Ew.
What if you're the 60 or the 70% of men that you can't walk in the room and command attention? You're not the ideal shape, size, or whatever. And you have to say, I have to get her to like my personality. I don't think that makes him malicious. I think that is what people do.
He said, ew.
I ain't mad at him, yo.
What's your first thoughts, GB?
Yeah, that's the easy way of explaining the friend zone. You know, playing the long game, right?
Yeah. It is a tactic. It's a strategy.
Yeah.
And some people have to play the game that way. All right?
I think it's a smashing strategy, though. I don't think that's a strategy for meeting a wife. I don't think you're gonna be in the friend zone with somebody that you intend on marrying.
I believe so.
You're gonna have to listen to her talk about other men that she's dating and that are courting her. I don't think most men egos can even facilitate that.
I don't think men
and it's a recipe for disaster.
I don't think men would go through that for a certain amount of time just for sex.
What you mean? If you just got friends, you just put friend zone. The way he's explaining it is just planting seeds. Put a little seed there, put a little seed there, put a little seed there. I holler, hey, what's up, bestie? What's up? You do a little light dick, and then when she down on her luck or whatever,
Going shopping, hanging with her, and all that shit like that.
Yeah, just play that friend game. You know what I mean? And then you just, when the opportunity arrives,
Yeah.
clapping, nigga.
I don't necessarily agree. I think that most relationships are built on strong relationships. There's a love interest and there's a friendship aspect to it. I think in that scenario, you're building the friendship aspect of it.
Before
no, you probably already are attracted to the woman.
Yeah. She's not attracted to you. That's why you're in friend zone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's gonna settle for you eventually.
Okay. All
And
right.
that's a recipe for disaster.
I guess so. Or she's ran through her options.
Yeah.
She's exhausted a little bit.
Yeah.
And now
You
you get
gotta hear about-
you get the weather version of her, right?
Yeah.
But
yeah.
you
Ran
still love
through.
her. You were already in love, right?
Yeah.
So
You buying off lease, nigga.
okay.
You don't lease the car. You know what I mean? Now you buying it.
Yo,
like,
bro, if I've been driving hoopties for my entire life, if you tell me I could let me get a used Mercedes Benz with 200,000 miles on it. I never had a Benz before. I'll take it. Right?
No, but that's a little different. That analogy is a little different because if you're gonna do the friend zone analogy, a friend zone analogy would be with a car. What a friend zone would be. A friend zone would be
what are chicks that are non-hot
like
chicks,
buying a
not
bus.
non-hot chicks are not don't got friend zone guys. I don't think. Like,
non-hot chicks don't have friend zone.
not really. I don't think so.
Non-hot chicks are in the friend zone.
Okay,
Yeah.
but they don't have male suitors that are playing the friend zone for them.
No, not at all. No,
You know what I mean?
no. That's the game that people who are
So
trying to outkick their coverage play.
Okay, so men that are in the friend zone, it's probably a chick that they feel like is above them, right? Or else they would have shot their shot, and if they got shot down, they would have moved on.
I think that's how the friend zone starts. I think the friend zone starts with a shot being shot. The woman seeing that there are good qualities in this person,
No.
and then you think he just so pussy from the beginning? He just playing the bestie game?
No, he already psyched himself out. He already put her on a pedestal. So
yeah,
he feels it's a lot of cats that play that game.
right.
They play the game of I'm going to be cool with her first.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because
the easiest thing to do.
first of all, if you shoot your shot and she shoots you down and she still want to be cool with you,
yeah,
most niggas are gonna be like, why you still want to be cool with you? I'm gonna keep shooting my shot. I'm gonna keep flirting with you. I'm gonna keep on trying. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm gonna respect your boundaries, queen.
Yeah.
But we can, we still gonna go along. So that's the game that people play at work. So is the work husband in the friend zone?
No, he's I don't. Well, it depends on how he's going about it. If he shot his shot and she's like, nah, I'm married or whatever like that, but we could still
no.
cool.
He clearly sees that she's married. He works with her. He sees her office. Her desk got her wedding pictures, got her kids and all that.
Okay.
He knows that she's married, but she is a smoke show.
Okay.
Let me stick around, act like I like her as a friend, be around.
No.
We'll go to lunch.
No.
Nah, you don't think that he's in the friend zone?
Yo, niggas is fucking devious, bro. He's gonna most niggas gonna holler first, right? They're gonna try to maybe it won't be as blatant as you think it will be, but he's going to shoot a shot, right? Even if it's like a light shot,
right?
To see if will you fuck with me even though you're married with children.
Okay.
Right? He's gonna flirt to see. Now, there's some niggas that won't even flirt. They just go straight to the cool shit.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's their tactic. They already put themselves in a position mentally where they feel like they couldn't get the girl. So they feel like they have to wear on the girl. And I hate to say wear on her, but it's like, all right, a lot of shit that they said as far as the terminology that they use, I don't dig it, right? He was like, everybody's not an apex male and this, that, and the third or whatever.
He talking.
Yeah, whatever, right? But
because at the end of the day, niggas hollers, but women choose.
I agree.
You know what I mean? So if you ain't getting chose, you might as well, play the friend zone game, right?
I guess.
Go to the next clip. It expands a little bit more.
Okay.
Women friend zone guys who would make them wives for guys who made them single moms.
I feel like sometimes it's really like the guys that'll make you a wife. Women, they don't want to change who they are. So they say they want to be a wife, but they're not ready to really play the wife role or whatever. So I feel like that's really what it was.
I feel like some women know what they want with the wrong men, if that makes sense. Because a lot of y'all want babies, cars, houses. With the guy that just doesn't want that. If he says no, it's no.
women know what they want, but just with the wrong man.
Special guest, secret guest. What's your thoughts on this? About the friend zone and dudes that their strategy to get a chick is friend zone, straight off top.
Yeah, that's without a doubt.
What do you think about it? You think it's an okay strategy, or you think it's predatory, or you think it's sucker shit? What do you feel about it?
I feel like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's their strategy. I mean, at the end of the day, that's how they get these girls that they want. But I feel like it's not really on the guy. He's not making a decision. She is.
I hear what you're saying. GB said that men choose, but
Nah.
it's up to you to say, nah, I'm not going for this shit.
Nah.
I think it's up to the dude to say, nah, I'm not gonna go for it. Cause, yo, bro, like,
could you wife someone up that you heard war stories from?
Well, okay, side question.
Why you know her?
Isn't
still, if you love her, you will.
I mean,
You will.
okay. But all
some war stories.
I would think, right?
Like, damn, yo, this nigga had a 10-inch joint last night. Yo, this nigga had to do Kobasa sausage. Not in Hillshire Farms came through. You know what I'm saying? It's like shit. Yeah.
My stomach hurt today.
Well, I think
I had a hysterectomy
Oh,
last
Jesus.
night.
Yeah, god damn it. This nigga might have left something in me. Nigga like, word, girl? Let's go to Red Lobster. Tell me all about it.
so.
Cool. Go ahead.
Well, I do think that the issue, I think, probably with the friend zone is the time frame. I think,
All right.
right? Because if let's use our time frame of the rundown. We come from the era of the rundown, right? And in the era of the rundown, you know, you may have to spend a little time in that medium zone before it goes, you know, the way you want it to go.
Really?
I mean, let's say
hot and cold.
no, I'm saying maybe you were lucky enough to everything. Maybe you were lucky enough to everything you bagged, you got with right away. And
Right.
Not even
maybe,
though.
I'm just saying, maybe I'm speaking to the master of ceremony, GB, or who everything.
But let me ask you this. Cole.
I'm just saying.
See, are you talking about? See, I've dated chicks that they were in situations,
Right.
but they knew my intentions. They knew I wasn't trying to be their friend. They knew I was trying to date them also. You understand what I'm saying?
I think all women know the intention. I don't think any woman is clueless about the intention, even with a guy who's just being their friend. If she looks good, like, think about it. I always say a good-looking girl could get hollered at multiple times a day, even, right? So, and I'm pretty sure after a little while of that, all the approaches are, you know, it's all the same. You know what I'm saying? They have to know that so I think that, you know, you're not being a secret squirrel with being in the friend zone. They know why you're there and they know why they're keeping you there.
What do you think they think about that, man? If they know.
Well, I'm willing to guess. Well, if it gets to the point where they're telling you about other guys and stuff like that, then
he's not my type.
Yeah,
but he got resources.
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah, but I think it's the terms, you know, that you keep yourself in that zone. You know what I mean? Because all right, for instance, let's say you meet at work, right? There may be a level of friend zone-ish there for a little while until, you know, things occur. It may not be a just a straight off the rip, I got your number today and I'm hitting tomorrow. It may be a time frame that, like I said, or another small print is what Ron said, which she may be in a situation. Right?
There's an ill way to play the friend zone, though.
All right, let's have it.
The ill way is to really not be that interested. Like, yo, all right, I treat you like I treat a dude, right? But I got other chicks. I'm dating chicks. But
Friend
the same
zone
way,
the
the
friend-
same,
friend zone
like
her.
you date people, I date people. We don't date each other, but we cool, right? But then, and women are like this, right? Because niggas are competitive, but women are competitive and catty, right? And other than it, like we know the intentions of other niggas, right? Women do too. They know the intentions of other women, but they still feel competitive, right? If you be like, yo, shorty came through, she cooked for me and shit like that. Yo, you know, y'all both telling y'all war stories, right?
Yeah.
That's the difference. If both of y'all have war stories, 9 out of 10 times the woman is gonna get more frayed by the war story than the man. If y'all both have it. Yeah. But if you a nigga that don't got nothing going on and you hearing about how she getting smashed, froggy, doggy, lobster style, all that.
Froggy style.
Yeah. You gonna that's where it's gonna be like, oh shit, like damn. You know what I mean?
A nigga told me a story that he got up with a shorty for the first time and she seen another shorty in his phone and she got mad at him. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. She clearly letting herself know, like letting the situation be known that we ain't doing no friend zone shit. Like,
yeah,
we in it.
Yeah,
Niggas
exactly.
be too scared. Niggas to see, like, yo, did you eat yet? Because I'm waiting for you to come through. Did that pussy nigga feed you yet? Like, niggas is sitting there looking at imagine the fucking text that the friends see. Yo, did that square nigga feed
but
you
you know
yet,
what?
Yo?
Honestly,
because you know I ain't buying you shit.
Honestly,
that
though,
nigga spent all this money. It'd be a long text. Niggas be reading bullshit.
See, but that goes back to what y'all was saying before when I said the nigga don't choose. It's the woman. Because long behold, I don't tell war stories. I don't know what the hell y'all talking about. Y'all bugging on that.
See, that's the thing.
Y'all bugging on that. Ain't no way. I don't want to hear nothing about it.
Yeah.
I'm a kind of ride with that a little bit where I think that there is something a little weird about the man sharing war stories.
That's crazy.
Because I kind of feel like you're only doing that
to like peacock.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're looking third. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I'm not really sure you win with that. Maybe in some cases.
I think some cases you do.
Okay.
I think
that's exactly what it's
got to be a lot more subtle.
No. I'm not saying.
I think you got to be out with her, and she sees some heat come up to you and be like, "Yo, like some shit that she
I'm not saying you be like, yo,
this what you doing?
I wrote my shit out. And it was like this, and I was like, you know what I mean? Like, no, I'm not saying that.
Listen,
no.
I just think you have to.
But if she knows that you do have options,
but I think they know that already. I think they know before you even have to share a story.
Yeah,
I think they just know.
Thinking and knowing for a fact and seeing it is different.
Is it predatory?
And
no.
I'm talking about allowing someone to be. When a woman is allowing a man to stay in that friend zone, is that predatory?
I think it is.
Okay.
Because I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like most women have an idea in their head that if they wanted to get with somebody, they have somebody. If they broke up with their boyfriend or whatever, they got somebody like, I might date him or I might date that person. I think they already have those.
After
already
I'm done getting dick down by Long John Silver, come around the fucking Bobby building. We could fucking have a regular life, right? After I'm done, right?
Jesus.
No, I'm saying even in a relationship, like if this fails,
yeah,
I know such and such is interested in me. I know this dude is interested in me. Like, you know what I mean? I think women know that.
That's called settling.
I don't think it's necessarily settling. They're not saying that I'm already in a situation. If I'm speaking as the female, right? Pause, right? I'm already in a situation. Yeah. I'm in this situation, but this dude hollered at me, that dude hollered at me. So I know if this doesn't work out, like
I got this.
I could go on a date. I'm not saying that the other dude is not better than the guy I'm with.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna leave my situation.
So then when does it stop? Okay, so now these three prospects fall through. Friend zone dude is still there. Now friend zone dude is getting that attention now. Now when her confidence builds back up, this nigga gets her back in the game. She, you know what I mean?
See, the friend zone. Hold on, GB. The friend zone, honestly, to me, is really only good for a rebound smash. I think that's really all it's good for. It's being highlight of it. Okay. I think that's really all it is, because a lot of the time, if if you're lucky enough to be there and catch the rebound, you
Right.
know what I mean? Off
Like
the glass,
Ben Wallace
you know what
on
I'm
the
saying? If you
rebound.
and you get the putback,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When the ball's back inbound,
Yeah.
she kind of puts you right back in the same. It's a good chance she puts you back in the same place.
Exactly.
You right back.
So
in
it's
the
not a
friend zone.
long-term option. It's not an
And in
option
fact-
for finding a wife.
And in fact, now that friend zone could be compromised.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because now hopefully you don't go act all weird. You know what I mean? And you thinking that it's something now. And
I love you.
Yeah,
I
she
love
like,
you.
hold on, dude. Like, you know what I'm
Sitting
saying?
outside, nigga.
Listen,
The
man.
guy outside the rain, nigga. We're not friends anymore. You and my friends get bracelet back.
Yeah. Honestly, I guess in the all, whoever's shaking the table.
But I feel like
Pardon
it could
me,
go.
pardon me,
I feel like it could go both ways with that though.
Mm.
That does make sense
Mm.
because I feel like some dudes is like they extra when they can't get something, and then when they finally get it, it's not as fun anymore. So
Ooh,
now he
That's a
might
lot
mess
of the
around.
case too.
He might mess around and get tired of her.
Damn.
Now she all crazy, and now she's
He just wanted that challenge. He just wanted to climb
just
Mount
wanted to-
Everest. When
now that
get
he
up there,
did-
be like,
now that he did that.
Ain't
Now
nothing to do here.
it's no fun anymore.
yikes.
Now it's like, all
That's
right,
a dark place
strong
to be.
now
possibility.
you done put her in a
That's
situation where now she's acting crazy, and you looking at her like, oh, I just wanted to be.
Strong possibility, my
You know what
brother.
I'm saying? Now
Wow.
she's done on both situations. Now she ain't got a
That's
friend
dark place.
or a friend zone.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? So it's basically a.
What about the females in the friend zone?
Yeah, okay.
They don't be in friend zone for too long. nigga.
Thirsty villains.
They don't be in friend zone for too long.
They thirsty, right?
They gonna get
I mean,
smashed. They get smashed.
They get
sooner than
smashed.
later.
They get smashed. Yeah, they get smashed.
Yeah.
See that bubble?
They get
Let me
smashed.
see that.
And
friend.
and the thing
Yeah,
about it
look
is
at
That's the good thing about female friend zones. At least they get some sex early.
We
in
should
the
get
game.
wrapped
They're gonna
up.
wait- they're gonna wait
Get
for
wrapped
years.
up.
we don't
Get wrapped up.
we can't run that fast. We're kind of slow.
Yo,
We're the
bestie,
white-
you dry tonight?
Yeah, we're the white girl in the
Get
woods.
wrapped up.
We're the white girl in the woods.
Kiki Shepard coming
But
out
now-
quick, nigga.
But now the thing about it is the
Come on
girl who can play that role and know, like, all right, it was just,
She gets trashed.
they're around a lot. You know what I mean? They could be
Cool.
they could be lifers.
No, they could.
They could be lifers.
Right, they
You
could
know
be
what I'm
like-
saying?
They could be like,
They could be lifers where if they're not acting crazy after and she could come and still be cool or whatever. Yeah, she's a lifer and y'all could have that forever. You know what I'm saying?
that nigga
Yeah.
yeah. Her wedding party. That means like she got to talk to her husband about putting you in the. Can my friend be in your wedding party? And nigga,
All right.
you give it toast.
What about? All right. Can I ask this
the
question?
pussy turns down?
Wife and a chick that was in somebody else's was in another dude's friend zone.
Wife and the chick that was in another dude's friend. Oh God, nigga, yeah, you watch.
He probably got
you
access
watch-
to her all the time,
You
right?
washing your face with a nigga floor mat, nigga. You washing your face with a nigga doormat.
Yo, you're the worst.
Like anybody can see it. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, hold on, but
This nigga look like me, right?
But
Yo,
this isn't school, right? This isn't school where everybody, you know what I mean? Like that could be two totally different circles. You know what I'm saying? Where, like for
once
instance,
you
I'm
see
pretty.
him, once you
Listen,
see him.
I'm pretty sure we.
Yo, cool. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
But yo, this shit happened to me plenty of times, nigga. Yo, shorty be having a friend, right? And then I come around, right? And then nigga see the kid and he be like, nigga Aggie. The nigga all Aggie. The nigga like, I can't compete with this nigga.
Greg Almighty,
You can't
baby.
win.
Greg Almighty. That's the new nickname, Greg Almighty. Yes, you know what I mean? Illest nigga in Nebraska.
Part of it, cool, yeah. But it just
No, but I will, like I said, okay, first of all, if you are meeting someone later in life, there's a great chance that the person that you're meeting has other situations or other situationships that they're in, been around, right? So it's not foreign, I don't think. I don't think it's foreign language to meet someone that has had entanglements, I guess was what he called it, right? Or
Yeah.
little quick things and flings. And, I think that might come with the territory later in life. You just got to be an ill nigga, man, to where when you come around, the buck stops.
Right.
You know what I mean? If
Stop it.
if your hand ain't strong, if the arm ain't strong, you know what I mean, but that listen, hey, that goes for all of us. You know what I'm saying? Married men and all that. Arm got to stay strong. You know what I mean? Because guess what? The second that your arm don't get strong,
vultures is out.
Vultures, they always gonna be out. Always in the sky.
Friend zone nigga.
So listen, whether you in the friend zone,
my bestie,
whether you in the friend zone,
you don't get this nigga.
Because guess what? If you in the friend zone and your arm is strong, you'll win.
Yeah.
You'll end up winning.
Yo, I seen this.
Keep your arm strong, guys.
I seen this skit on the gram where a dude would go up to like a shorty and like Target, and he would talk like he's a homosexual, like, "Hey girl, your hair slays and everything is good. Like, I'm new in town, I need some friends." And he like, you know what I mean? He doing it up, you know what I mean? And then you know what I'm saying? So that he gets going crazy, and then she's like, "Yo, like he like, girl, give me your number. Like, you slay. I need to go out. I need some besties in town."
That's now sight for
she
God.
give him the phone, and he be like, "Yeah." So
now sight for God.
And she gets like, "Yo,
right there,
stop." You know what I mean? You know, so maybe there is a little naivete to like the women in the friend zone. Maybe they genuinely think that men and women can be friends.
I'm not shooting them that much bail, bro.
Okay.
I can't because you know when somebody's kind of into you,
right?
For the most part, when there's probably a situation or two where maybe not, but eventually you're gonna figure it out. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, man. Shit.
Same, man.
All right, so where we going next, man?
Let's go to that last one.
This one?
Yeah, right there.
Okay. Yeah.
Of emails in the first 2 weeks of the show asking why we don't have the same last name.
I think people also don't realize that much of the world does not change their name. We also have to think about the history of why people change their names, because you had dominion over me, the children, the house. Like, we were all part of your property, essentially.
So there's different levels of location sharing, right?
It's completely new to me. It's not even something that we ever considered. I don't share my location with anyone. I just don't need to do that, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to feel like I'm being surveilled.
So when you go out with your girlfriends, and you be like, "Yo, we're going out to the spot."
Yeah. Like, why would you need to track me? I just told you where I'm going. That's enough. Mind your business. Sorry.
You saying this with your chat?
Well, there was two things in there. The first thing was about changing the last name. I think we've spoken about this before. She didn't agree with changing the last name. She had this, I guess, this feminist thought about dominion over.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Would it be a deal breaker? Or
it depends. It depends. If you like, if your career is already established with that name, all right, I would get it.
Oh, I could talk about this one.
But if it's like, I don't know his wife. I don't know who is she. Somebody.
I don't know what the wife is. No.
Okay. All right. So she could be somebody who I don't know in her field. She has her name. They know her as that name.
Is that subjective?
So, speaking from somebody in this, I'm in this situation myself. So, my wife got her license prior to us being married.
Okay.
Right? And in order to get that license, there is a ton of legal and federal paperwork that you have to sign in order to be licensed in her field.
Gotcha.
So when we married, she hyphenated her name. So it's her last name, then mine. My children just have mine. Now, it doesn't bother me. It bothers me. It bothered me in a couple instances. One was when I had my daughter. Because when I had my daughter, for some reason, they just took the first name, not the hyphenated, took the first last name. So when I walked in, they addressed me by that last name. So that initially bothered me up front.
Life.
Right. Now, I made it clear, oh, sorry, whatever the case was. I gave her a little bit of shit by it. And she's always like, so this is how weird I am. So I make a big deal about it. And she's like, all right, well, listen, I'll just get the paperwork and I'll try to, and I'm like, it's too much paperwork. Like, leave it. But the truth about it is I can understand, like what Ron said, if they have established that name already, you know what I'm saying? But to me, it's all about the kids. It's really not about you, honestly. Like, there was no way that hyphenation was going to carry
It's
over
about
to my
making
children.
everything neat, though. It's about making everything nice and clean.
That's
everything
okay,
nice
though.
and neat.
It's
We the so-and-sos, you know what I mean? Like,
but it still works.
Like, we ain't the,
like, for instance,
like,
when
we ain't the Shea Gildress Alexanders, you know what I mean? Like, it's bad names on niggas.
Let's say when
jerseys and shit now, like,
when a wedding
fuck,
invitation,
who's who?
When a wedding invitation comes to the house, right, or somebody inviting, it's my last name. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
It hasn't affected me personally, like in a personal sense.
Right. Yeah.
It's only been in like a business sense to a degree where that has come into play. But once again,
But it's 2026, so that field hasn't done more to make it easier for women to take their husband's last name. Like, it's kind of really like,
well, no. I mean, it
should just be a couple of kind of like
paperwork is the paperwork, and then you got to pay a nice little sum of money.
Okay, so you got to pay to get it
because
done
it's it's serious
But you
business.
can pay it
You
once,
can't have
right?
no doogie houses just walking up in here.
But you pay it once, right? That's your name, right?
Yeah.
It's an inconvenience that they go through. I saw my wife go through it. The whole inconvenience of changing.
Yeah.
She was excited to do it, and that made me kind of excited to.
I'm saying,
you know
but
what I
like,
mean?
I don't know if my wife is that excited.
That's the thing. The
I don't think
thing
she's
is,
that
She wanted
excited.
to be
thing
one.
is,
That's okay.
A lot
She
of
wanted
times,
to be one of me.
A lot of times women, even more than wanting to be one of you, they're very excited to get married and shit like that. So that's part of it, right?
Yeah.
Everything is not easy, and anything that you want to do that's supposed to be you're excited to do, everything is not easy peasy, right?
Yeah.
I think there's a part of it that women have, it's, I hate to say this, but it's like women have accomplishments and they have their accomplishments are theirs.
You've said this before.
Their accomplishments are their accomplishments, which should be their name, right? So hence when they have their careers and they've done things with it, it's like, nah, I'm not letting your name overshadow my accomplishments. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's like, I did all this shit underneath my name. So why would I take my name and I put your name on top of mine? Now, your name gets the accomplishments that I put the work in for. You know what I mean? So.
No, it makes sense. I didn't even think about it like that. That's a place that, is. I know.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I think of, who I think about often, and I was like, Taylor Rooks. She is the broadcaster she's the NBA broadcaster. Smoke show. And she worked with Bleacher Report, and she worked her way up to, now she's on the Amazon broadcast that kind of took over the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
So now she's front and center. But she also got married this summer. You know what I mean? She kind of never even, showed that she was even married, like intertwined with anybody until her marriage pictures came out. And she's still known as Taylor Rooks. And it's like, even now, after being married, fresh off of a wedding and everything like that, she's at the height of her career. How does she even have a baby?
What? Have a baby?
Yeah, like how does she even have a baby right now? Like how does she even put her career on hold for something that she's been working her whole life for, and just kind of stop and just come off of, let someone else take her spot, and then hope that in 8 months to a year to 2 years she could come back and live off of that equity. You know what I mean? She gained.
She would have to want to do it that bad.
Right.
Oh, yo. You explaining her, you explaining her credentials and her background.
Yeah.
She's not going to do it unless she wants to do it.
Right.
I don't think her husband's going to convince her, we need to have kids. No. It's going to be like, when I get to the point where I want to have kids, I will sit down and I will take time off.
Well, she's Taylor Rooks. She's known as Taylor Rooks, right?
I don't even know who she is. You saying her like I should know. I don't know.
Really? Oh, so you don't watch
No.
the NBA, Amazon NBA? Like,
NBA
did a new inside
NBA
the
is
NBA.
not even popping to me like that. But
Yeah, I
all
mean,
right.
yeah. I hear
Maybe y'all catch him in the playoffs or
you.
whatever. But
I
like,
hear
yeah,
you. Yeah, but she's up there.
she's not Doris
she's-
Burke. So
She's kind of no, she's not Doris Burke, and she's
I know Doris Burke.
All right, she's not Doris Burke.
She's on the Malika Andrews
She's not
level.
Malika Andrews, but she's right under that.
Okay.
All right. But how she can't change her last name? All of a sudden, if I'm seeing with Taylor Smith, that's a whole another person.
Okay.
So
Well, also, I'm sure there was a contract signed where, contractually she might be under that particular name. I'm sure you can. I'm sure you can.
now you get.
Yo,
you,
all right.
when you
I'm
sign
saying
the
let's
contract-
be some real
It's
shit.
possible.
Like a chick could change her name if it benefits her.
Yeah.
If it
Oh,
benefit, like if she was married to LeBron James, if she was married to LeBron James, she'd be like, oh, I'm Taylor James now. Taylor James, yes, Taylor James.
Wow, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay, all right. Yeah, you took it there. Right.
What?
Even Chris Kardashian. Oh, no, Chris Jenner. She's Chris Jenner. But she still kept that name.
Oh.
Know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
She didn't go back to her maiden name and nothing like that. You know what I mean?
What?
Chris Jenner.
Because that was a business move. She
Right.
married an
But
Olympic
she with
chick.
a whole nother dude.
She was with the Great White Hope of
Yeah, but she with Corey
the
Gamble
Olympics.
now. She's with Corey Gamble.
But she's still Kris Jenner, right?
Right.
Like Babyface ex-wife, she still uses his last name. Even
Right.
when she married Eddie Murphy, she
Right.
kept her name because she
Edmonds.
and that's the perfect example, right?
Right.
She was whoever she was before she married Babyface. She became Tracy Edmonds, right? Then when she was gonna get married to Eddie Murphy, she had built so much underneath the name of Tracy Edmonds, she wasn't gonna change. That's why they got married and they got it annulled because she didn't want to change her name.
Yeah.
Because if it's not about, if it doesn't benefit them, right? Or they built too much with that, they're not gonna change that name. And I understand it. And as men, we don't have to go through it. So
there's a big difference from getting married and keeping another man's last name and keeping your maiden name. If you want to keep your maiden name, that's a discussion, and we can talk our way through that.
No,
if you want to keep another nigga's name,
no, this is what I'm saying.
Wild.
No. This is what I'm. That's why I use it as an example because it's what she did with that name.
Yeah,
it's about what they did with that name. It doesn't matter if it's the maiden name or it's a first husband name or whatever. It's like I did mad shit with this. I built myself with this name. Right. So I started my career. I got my bones or whatever, and people know me as this. This is what I'm known as in whatever industry I'm in. Right. So why am I going to change that name? So she didn't like Babyface wife. She ain't. I think she was a singer. No, I don't know. She might have not been. No, that's Pebbles. Pebbles was a singer.
Yeah,
that's the L.A. Reid's wife, right? She didn't. I don't know what her maiden name is, but she made her bones underneath being Babyface's wife. So it's like, all right, I did music, I did movies, I did all this shit underneath this name. This is what the industry knows me as. I'm not changing that name.
So GB, let's say you go to another podcast, you can no longer be White Star GB.
Why?
I'm saying.
Why
let's say that other platform says, nah, we need you to be Gregory.
All right, fuck it.
All right. You just easily drop White Star GB, no problem. Never look back.
Cigars and whiskey.
Nah, you can't. Slide over. Trying to lead out the frame. What else y'all got, man?
No, well, the second part of that was location sharing.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know, and she was talking about
I ain't gonna lie
levels
to
of
you.
location sharing.
She came off pretty difficult to me. She gives me certain vibes. And you know, I don't know. Sometimes when I look at certain people and I look at their relationships and I'm like, all right, maybe they're built for each other, right? And that's the thing. Everybody's not evenly like when it comes to fuck money and all that shit like that, but personality. We have to be evenly yoked when it comes to personality, right? If you're a high, I'm a low. We meet in the middle, right? And vice versa, and all that other shit. Where it's like she has a vibe of like, let's just say she gives me a lesbian vibe, right? A masculine vibe, right? She's like, yo, why you need to know where I'm at? Why you need like, all right. Now when you somewhere and somebody put you in a fucking trunk, don't ask me to come find you or something like that. You don't want me to know your location, right? And it's like the part of a woman is like, I say shit out of convenience, right? But then I still want when it doesn't work for me, that convenience doesn't work for me, then I want it different. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And what women don't understand is that there's preventative protection, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shit that we do before shit gets bad.
Right.
That keeps you in the situations where you are safe, right? But they don't understand that because they're not men, right? And they don't deal with the same mindset of danger and protection. They can walk through the world blindly, and it's like the man is gonna be like, nah, go left or go right. You know, they could go like this. And you're gonna be like, nah, don't go that way. You about to hit a pole. Go here, right?
Mm.
And they take that shit for granted in a sense, right? And it's like, I want to do what I want to do, right?
Yeah.
And you want to act like you want your independence. And I'm not saying we should ever take away any woman's independence, but don't prohibit me from protecting my family in a sense, right? Yeah. And it's not like to the point where I need to know, yo, where you at? What you doing or whatever like that, right? I just want to know if you're safe. That's part of just being safe, right? But the way she comes off is as if like, all right, like you got that vibe, but you're a woman, right? And
now, how much of okay, in a sense, I know our guest has something he wants to get to. Well, how much of that, in a sense, is past situations? I do think that some grace needs to be given to people, based off of past shit. Maybe she did share a location before and the guy was super stalkerish and now that's her outlook on it, right? Like maybe there was. Okay. I get it. Well, shit, maybe her husband's a fucking stalker. You never know. Maybe she can't make a left and go get a coffee real quick without the nigga calling her.
Strongly opposes the patriarchy, that anything that even symbolizes that a man just kind of like,
well, let's not. Well,
based on what she said,
what I'm trying to do,
that's where you get. That's where he's getting. I think that's where he's getting that from.
What I'm
she
trying
said
to
about
do,
the last name shit.
What I'm trying to do is not really make it a man and woman thing. I'm just trying to make it a personality thing. Right. So, well, first of all, do you share your locations with your significant others? Why not?
I do. We got like that 360, the 360 app or whatever.
Yeah.
GB, why not?
I share my location with my child. You know what I mean?
Why no? But why not with
my
your
wife?
significant other?
I don't know. I could think it's weird.
Okay, so but it's okay for you to figure out that it's weird, but it's combative.
She said it was weird too.
But it's combative, kind of when she's. Do you find that it's combative from him saying that, or difficult, or whatever?
I don't think he's gonna be in some taking situation where he's gonna be like, I got kidnapped.
I'm just saying
my wife needs to come and rescue me. He's probably not gonna be in that
but
situation.
I want to just like I said, I want to keep it. I want to keep it.
Be back in
she's gonna call the cops.
She'll be back in 5 hours. They bring her back, nigga.
You mean?
I just want to keep it surface level though.
Yes.
Okay. Right. Just on the simplicity of location sharing. Is it just because she has the possibility of being taken that hers comes off combative and his doesn't? Because he said it's weird.
She said it was weird too.
Right. So they both said the same thing. But like I said, you explained hers as being combative. Well, she said it a little differently, obviously, right? Her tone was a little different.
The reason why I say it's different is the jobs of a wife versus a husband, right? We're supposed to protect, right? Mm-hmm. That's part of protection, right? That's not in her job description per se, right? So that's the only reason. That's the only reason why I say that, right? And I can, it is a matter of preference, but the way she came off, and I'm just putting 2 and 2 together. I'm talking about the last name, and she talked about, it made like I'm your property and this, that, and the third, and when you had your last name or whatever, and then she went into the location thing, right?
Yeah.
So
she read a lot of books on feminism.
That's the vibe I get, right? And if the only reason why I say it's different now, he could feel the way he feel. Like I just said, I have an app where the whole family shows their location.
Okay.
Right. So
Nigga,
she could have her
control room,
preference.
everybody
She could have it. She could have her preference. He could have her preference. But the bottom line is that the roles of a husband versus a wife are different. So that would benefit him in his role as a protector.
Maybe I'm thinking too deep into this.
Go ahead.
Because to be honest, man, let's call a spade a spade. And it sucks to say this, maybe.
Mhm.
But if your loved one get kidnapped, I'm pretty sure they'd have done this before. I'm pretty sure they up on electronics. The first thing they gonna do is get rid of the phone, bro.
Mhm.
That part.
So that's really
That
not
part.
gonna benefit you.
Yeah.
No matter how much you. I mean, I do it. It's a deterrent of what can or can't happen. Because you might find somebody that's dumb enough to where, damn, I ain't even think about getting.
Or you can see where she was last, I guess. She was here last.
but-
Courtesy.
But
She doing that to
that's
courtesy.
why. That's why. But
Dirty
that's why
courtesy.
it's people around to dictate that.
Right.
Somebody gonna see something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
see where she was last. That phone gonna be there where she was last. There ain't nothing you could do about it.
Yeah, I mean,
That's maybe I'm getting a little too harsh on the aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because once you cut that phone off, that's a wrap.
And I'm not saying that it has to go one way. I'm saying it can go, like in my situation, it goes both ways.
Yeah, everybody
understand
knows
what
where
I'm
everybody's at.
Yeah, everybody knows where everybody's at. And
we only do that with the kids.
Like
she tracks her with the Apple, and I got a tile. So, like, I put a tile thing in her book bag, like with my kid. You know what I mean? So I know if the bus is moving, when she's gonna be home, how far is she? She's at school. I know where that bag is at. You know what I mean?
That
So
towel joint that's 10 times better than trying to do an app or a phone.
yeah, I got the little
Because
tile.
that's only legit. Once it's locked in, it's locked in.
Yeah, that's what I use.
saying?
That's what I use. But as far as like,
I'm saying,
know,
what is it? Okay, what does it matter though? Like if everything is on the up and up, everything's copacetic. What's wrong with somebody knowing where you are?
nothing's wrong with nothing is wrong with it, but you do lose. You don't even lose anything. It's just
because the same women that won't do that will share their location with their homegirl when they're going on a date, right? They'll do that. They go on a date. They like, yo, I'm gonna share my location with you so you know where I'm at.
Yeah.
Right. So like, you can't do that for your husband. Can't do it for your husband. You can do it for, you know what I mean?
It's like, what are you doing it for? I don't think we're at that point in that level of like threat that's where, like, if shit is turning up with like ICE and niggas kidnapping people off the street and niggas taking people off the street and you don't know where anybody's gonna be at, anything. If there's like a threat of like things happening, then okay, we can escalate it to that. It's definitely on the table, but I don't think anything's happened to escalate it to that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think I need the gun under the couch. You know what I mean? You know, that's just like a level of ready that I don't need it. It's on the table. It's on the table.
Okay,
but it's not necessary.
That's what I feel like the location is. It's like a lot of the times location is, you're not even paying attention to it until it's the point that you have to.
Right.
Like we're not talking about somebody that's obsessive and jealous or something like that. We're talking about just regular degular.
Instead of calling her to find out she's at Target, you just check to see if she's at Target.
Why would you do that though?
Because you can.
See, this is what I'm saying, right? We deal in a world of extremes.
Okay.
Where it's like, oh, I'm a jealous husband, and I gotta see if my wife is cheating on me and this, that, and the third, right?
Yeah.
I barely look at the app that we have, right?
Right.
We use it more or less to see when the kids are getting off the bus.
Right.
That's pretty much it.
Right.
Like, I'm not really paying, I'm not paying attention to where my wife is at.
Right.
Not saying it like that, like I don't give a fuck, but it's not, you know what I mean? I'm not tracking her moves and shit like that.
So everybody's on the same plan, and that's like a piece of the plan is that everybody's there.
They gotta, I feel like I'm promoting this app. It's an app called 360 or
Right.
whatever, and it's like I don't think it's on the phone or anything like that, but it's like you can put everyone that has a cell phone, they can have this app, and you guys all you could see where everybody's at.
So at the end of the day, if you just wanted to disable it, you could disable.
No,
it.
you could absolutely do that.
Oh, okay.
Right?
So yeah, that's a thing.
But I don't think my wife pays attention to where I'm at. I don't pay attention to where she's at.
Yeah.
We utilize it mainly for the kids. But there are times where it's like, all right, my wife may have to go into the city for work or something like that.
Gotcha.
All right, you never know. You never know what
You
can
never
happen.
know. You never
You know
know.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just
Now, if you get the call, you're in Walmart in the you're buying toothpaste and you get the call. Hey, I see you in Walmart. Can you pick up some dog food? And you're like, wait a minute, what? Would that be alarming to you? Would it be
yeah, it
would be a
probably would.
conversation?
It probably would.
But you signed everybody up for this app. Now you gotta walk it back. Now you
No,
gotta be like,
I'm not.
don't
I'm
be
not.
on this
I'm
app
not
all
I'm
day.
Not, I'm not walking it back. It's
Okay.
it's a matter of dealing with things and having corrections.
Right.
Right. You might want to have a conversation about that.
Okay.
Because that's not normally how we do things. Now, if I got caught out there and I'm sleeping with my secretary or some shit like that, and we on the rebound or whatever, I'm trying to restructure my marriage, and then she like, yo, yeah, I see you over here, you over there. Maybe I'm gonna have to deal with that.
Maybe that's what
You know
I'm
what I mean?
saving it for. You put to save that for when you fuck up.
Yo,
When you try to get back in the crib, you be like, I'll put the app on.
yeah, it's a trust builder, right?
Yeah, I'll
It'd
put
be
the
a
app on.
trust
I'll
builder.
put the app on. I'll put the app on. You
Yeah.
see where I'm at. Yeah, I'm saving.
So people automatically, or some people just automatically put it in the category of distrust. Like you're obsessing, or you're jealous, or you're trying to watch or keep tabs on somebody. It's not, I don't see it like that. I don't see it like that.
Surveillance.
Yeah. So
yeah, man. I think that's it, man. I mean, we got one more, but that ain't really about nothing.
Yeah, I don't know. That might,
Well, we have one more on IG. Go to IG.
Okay.
I think that we could finish up with that. With that last one right there.
This one?
Mm.
Okay. Okay. Let me see what this is. I don't even know what it is. I don't think I.
So, it's a question that they posed about heartbreak and men. Basically asking men how they deal with a breakup or like heartbreak.
Okay. Is it a video or
No, it's just
okay.
Yeah.
I'll read it out. Okay. What do y'all think? Men share how they get over heartbreak. Fellas, what do you usually do during a heartbreak? I think I just experienced my first one at 35. I definitely been saving money because MFer ain't eating 2 to 3 days. All right. So next one is whatever we going through the whole thing?
No, we just answer that.
Okay.
You don't have to go through.
All right.
You just go around and just give advice to generally. Yo, if you going through your first heartbreak at 35, bro, salute. That's like never having a cavity, nigga. Yo, bro, like, when you 18, 17, and you know what I mean? Your whole world don't fuck another nigga. Boy. It's a dark place, man. Good friends are gonna get you through it, man. You need someone to pick you off the mat, pick you up off the mat. You definitely need good friends around you to pick you up off the mat. You need to the advice that I always give my friends when they're going through heartbreak. I don't nurse niggas back from divorces and heartbreak and baby mothers and all types of shit. Just the first thing that I usually say and the thing that I usually land with was, remember who you were before you met her. Because a lot of times people kind of
what if that wasn't what if that wasn't an evolved version of yourself?
It's still a version of yourself that was without her. You need to get back to that. Whatever that evolution was, is centered around. What do you mean? What? Like she done made you into some great nigga? First of all, you have to kick that back. Yo, as a friend of a nigga, you need to kick that bitch back all the way in. I'm talking about Macho Man Randy Savage, nigga. You need to be straight up and down team the homie. You know what I mean? So, but you need to remember that version of yourself, good or bad, who you were, and work your way back from that. You know what I mean? That's my advice.
All right, Kels, what you think?
Oh, I don't know, bro. I don't want my answer.
No, we do.
Oh, I'm definitely poking everything I see, especially the chicks that I put in the friend zone.
Yeah, that low. We got the low hanging fruits.
That's a fact, bro.
The mangoes hanging low.
You guarantee, and she's doing that same thing.
Yeah.
She ain't thinking about
what they said. Is it the best way to get over somebody is to get under somebody else? You damn right.
She not doing that, man? Crazy. You think she not?
Yeah, man. Yeah. But that's surface level, young.
It is, but that's
Homie with
still
35.
but that's still taking your mind off of whatever is going on at the moment. You know what I'm saying? But you got everybody is different, man. Everybody's personality is different. You got some people that might drink. You got some people that might smoke. You got some people that might work out. You got people that might just want to be around.
Workout should be a part of it, though, right?
I mean, if you're the type of nigga that work out.
Right.
I'm saying you might not be a nigga that work out.
Right. Shit, some push-ups, something though, nigga.
Yeah,
do
you
something,
got niggas
nigga.
that just
Get your mind
probably
on
don't work out.
right, man. I think when that's the time when it's all hands on deck. All the homies gotta like put the best thing. The niggas gotta form like Power Rangers come out, nigga.
But to piggyback off what he was saying earlier, when you said go back to who you were before,
right?
I agree, but I disagree as well.
Go ahead.
Not to say that she created who you are to this day, but doesn't necessarily mean that she didn't give you that little bit of nudge in order to be a better you.
You can't get that bitch no props.
But nah, it's not even that.
What?
It's not even that.
None.
Listen, it's not even that, bro. It's more so. All right, so let's say if your homie is the one that's giving you the nudge, you're gonna give him props, though, right? That's still
unless he cross you.
Nah, but that's still an individual in your life at that time to make you be a better person, regardless of the fact. I mean, we could agree to disagree.
You can't give her no props.
We could agree to disagree. All right, so what if this is your man? He held you down.
Right.
And he crossed you.
Yeah.
He slammed your shorty. Oh. You feel what I'm saying? So now what?
He dead.
He never did. He never did nothing for you.
But he ain't hold you.
No. Fuck that nigga.
Oh, so he didn't do nothing for you.
Everything was on the arm. Everything was on the strength. This nigga ain't do shit. Like, nah, man, you gotta discredit. You gotta play mental games. You gotta psych yourself up to make this person act like this person never existed. You can't play both sides. That's what you gotta act like. He was great. You know what I mean? You can't play both sides, yo. This person got you. Every inch of your body, all your energy gotta be going towards the digging that fucking grave, nigga. Dig 6 feet in the ground. Put that shit in there. Cover that shit up with dirt. This person never fucking existed. Move on with your fucking life. That's the way I want it. If nigga trying to give a shorty that did him dirty props in front of me, he gonna hate me. He gonna hate me. Like I'm not the right person to call if you still like that person. Because I'm the nigga.
How does that make that person better going forward, though?
I'm a cheerleader. I'm gonna cheer you on. I'm gonna remind you that you, the individual, you were born alone, you die alone. This person was just a speed bump in your fucking life on the southern state. You know what I mean? You on your way, you on your journey, you on the road. This person was just a pit stop. You know what I mean? This person didn't matter. I'm here to get you back into the car, onto the road.
You could say that. You could say that because
you got some gas. You got like a nice magazine, like a nice souvenir.
You could say that.
Get back on the road.
Because that person wasn't shit to you, right? But for that person, that was the person they were in love with. That's the person they spent mad time with, maybe years, whatever with.
Right.
That's the person they might have had a child with. Right. And they still have to deal with. And you telling them to act like that person doesn't exist?
No, well, now if the person has a child with them, now there's a little game that we're gonna play. Like, okay, now we going into like, you know, a different level of it. You know what I mean? Now we playing 3D chess. You know what I mean? Now we talking about. Nah, you could be phony. Like, no, you could front and fake and be, you know, because now you try to stay off the papers. So now you can't really raise too much of a fuck. Act like you cool with the whole situation. Act like
I don't believe it. I don't believe it works, right?
Like stay off the papers.
So what happened to those people that get back together after situations like that? After you done said everything you needed to say to him and everything.
Yeah, you should never let me know, nigga.
But I'm just saying, it happens.
I done said a lot.
It happens,
said a lot.
But it happens.
I said a lot.
See, dudes like you
How
will
you
make.
even look? Like, nigga, you get in, shorty done
How
ran
often
off?
do you hear it happen, though? It happens. And it happens a lot more often than you think.
Yeah, yes. Really.
No, it happens.
Yeah. So
what happened to her? Yeah.
you could make a situation like dealing with a friend like him. It'll make like a situation that's bad like worse.
Catastrophic.
You know what I mean? Where it's like, all right, we broke up. I'm brokenhearted, but you making her into like a supervillain. Like, all right,
get the pussy away.
Extremes, right? You see how he goes to extremes? Like people break up for other shit other than just cheating and shit like that. You know what I mean? But if you getting somebody here and you calling my ex lady all the bitches in the world, the whores, all that other shit.
Don't call me. Don't call me. You don't deserve me. Don't call me. Call me if you need that.
Bringing that person down it's not gonna really make the person feel better, right? Yeah. That might be like a small temporary fix, but after a while, it's like, all right.
No, we spend the time. We gonna get in the gym, get something to eat. Let's come on. Come on, go off the mat. Come on. Go to the spot. Come on, let's go see some little.
Yeah, right. You ain't got no time for that shit. You got time to be nursing the nigga for mad long and trying to get over a heartbreak?
See some
Fuck
chicken
out of
cutlet
here,
shaking,
man.
Nigga.
Yo, you gotta, yo. I believe, in my opinion, you gotta take it head on, right? Deal with it. Let the shit burn. Let it hurt. Then you get past the shit. You understand what I'm saying? Because none of us are perfect. So chances are is that in heartbreak, there's probably some shit you could have did better, right? And if we take accountability for the shit that we did, we'll be better. That's gonna make us better, right? And to try to nullify what somebody else did or what somebody brought to our life and just say they never existed, I don't think that's fair. You know what I mean? I don't think that's fair.
Why gotta be fair to someone who did you dirty?
Like, yo, bro, you know, like, yo, bro, I've had friendships, relationships, and things like that, and it's like, all right, that was a time. That time was a time. You understand what I'm saying? It wasn't. We didn't make it to the end, or we not friends today or whatever. But we had a time. That was an experience, and I could, you know, that's a memory in my head, and it's a moment in time. We don't got to just be like, oh, it should never exist. That person don't exist. Fuck that person. That person's dead to me, and nothing happened. Because with every bad situation, there's probably a handful of goods that go with it, right? You just remember the end, but if you could just remember, like, all right, well,
you remember get that popcorn on Coney Island, like my corny shit. Fuck that bitch, nigga. Fuck her, nigga. Fuck, nigga. Don't call me. Don't call me. You better. Then I better hear that shit third party. Like, yeah, that nigga broke up with his show. Like, you call me, nigga. You better for the heat, nigga. Nigga. It's go, nigga. I'm gonna spend, yo. I'm gonna put the back call out and be like, yo, the homie need me. You know what I mean? We on the phone. You kicking her back in 24/7, nigga. 24/7. Anytime you call me, that bitch die yet, nigga? What's up? Like, what's up, bitch? Like, nah,
so
fuck that bitch.
You,
like, nigga,
we
kicking her back in, nigga.
Have you
like,
ever?
I'm a cheerleader. That's the kind of friend I am.
So
I'm a cheerleader. You never, my friends.
You never counseled one of your friends where there was a situation where the woman wasn't bad. She was like, all right, she was cool.
What do you mean? What's cool? She
didn't do bad. She didn't do nothing bad.
She only cool because she with you.
She didn't do nothing bad to that dude, to your friend.
It was his fault that he broke up, and he's sad. What you mean?
No.
Oh, she was a good bitch until she fucked a nigga.
No, she didn't fuck nobody. She didn't sleep with anybody.
Man, she better walk them dogs and represent Woo. That's what I gotta hear. That's all I want to see.
Dude's crazy.
Yeah.
That's all I want to hear, man. If she ain't walking them dogs, dog, I don't want to hear nothing, dog. I don't want to hear nothing. Nathan.
Don't
That's
listen
the kind
to
of friend I am. I'm a cheerleader.
No.
Pick them up off the mat, get back in the game. Yeah, what's up with that one that, what's up with the one that job? Yeah, you need to holler, you know what I mean? Yeah, go get some skins, get back in the game, you know what I mean? Go eat good, you know what I mean? You ate today, King? Well, you need a little smoothie? Like, what up? What you need? Pick them up off the mat.
What he say? All right,
get
people. Let me what he's saying is like that shit is not sustainable. Because there's no friend that has the time that it takes for somebody to get over heartbreak.
Can't take mad.
No. Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah. So trust and believe when somebody's dealing with
I got a month.
You don't got a month.
I got a month.
You don't have a month.
I got a month.
So
all I do is talk.
You got to deal.
All I do is talk shit on the phone.
You got to deal with a lot of shit yourself, right?
You got
it comes with a lot of reflection. And you got to sit with it yourself. It's not going to be somebody in your ear hyping you up, telling you the best thing since sliced bread.
Yeah.
Because we not perfect. We fucked up somewhere. Yeah. They fucked up or whatever. And it didn't work out. But life is about experiences. You know what I mean? There are people, we have conversations where even in business situations where I can't stand the person, but I still give them props on certain instances where it's like, I gotta give that person props for this or that because they did this and they did that. They're a hell of a whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They might be a piece of shit over here, but they a hell of a such and such. Hey, that's just it's life, man. It's the balance. And even when it comes down to love, bro, if you just take the good with the bad, I think you're better going forward. Because there's always going to be both. It's never going to be one way all the time. And to believe it's going to be that way is just unrealistic.
I think to believe that people have the mental fortitude or that kind of mental capacity to really sit with that level of heartbreak or even that level of deception or wrong, you know what I mean? Like someone did them wrong to that level, and they're able to clearly think their way through this whole situation and decompartmentalize what they did wrong and everything like that. That's fantasy land, bro. Like that's not even
I think it's possible.
Talk. That's not
I think it's very possible.
I think even a 35-year-old man needs different kind of friends. He needs the cheerleader. He needs the dude that's going to spend some time. He needs the dude that's going to take him out.
That's
meet some new chicks. He's going to need the gym buddy. He's going to need.
They also need a friend.
You need a community.
You don't think they need the friend that tells them like, "Yo, what did you do wrong?"
That's after. No one want to hear that when they doing that. Yo, Shorty done got piped by some nigga and you want to fucking hear about what you did wrong. Ain't the time for that. Sometimes it ain't always the time for that. Ain't always the time for it. That's something that you got to come to the realization like, yeah, maybe I should have. She told me to take a honey pack. Maybe I should have taken it. Fuck it. She needs some hard dick. Like what? You know what I'm saying? Like you got to come to terms with that shit. You got to come to the terms with whatever that you did in that situation. But in that moment, I think friends are your biggest resources. I think as friends, dudes, if y'all watching this, if you got a dude, if you got one of the homies that lost a good one,
that's not
or lost one that they like, you got to understand it's all hands on deck.
It's not how men do though.
I mean, that's how we did.
How you gonna say she a good one? And
me and my crew,
you don't give her no props for holding you like
props. The props come after. Like we could do that at her funeral.
But you just said in the beginning,
you gotta do that
now.
Men don't give other men fake reassurance.
Yes, we do.
We don't do that. No, because the world's gonna tell them who they are anyway.
Me and my crew don't went through divorces, dog.
All right,
we don't pick each other up off the mat, got right, got back in the game.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
All right,
that's the highest level of the bullshit.
Okay,
so I'm talking proven facts. Yeah, niggas gonna talk their peoples up. Yo, just it's all right. Fuck her. Move on. Not that, yeah, yo, she did make a good spinach casserole. Like, but you know, like, what the fuck is that? Why we picking her up right now? Like, not today. Not today. Not tomorrow.
It's not about
maybe not ever. You gotta pick her up now.
It's not about bigging up the chick. It's about reflecting on yourself. That's all. That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna give you the final word on it. What you think? What's the final word?
See, I can't speak on that.
Of the mat.
You never had heartbreak.
Not due to that, no.
Yeah,
he made it seem so extreme.
Yeah, exactly. That's how he does. That's how he does.
If you want to take it even more extreme, you might as well just talk about dudes out here killing other dudes because he done smashed his chick, or if you want to take it that far, you know what I'm saying? Or dudes blowing their brains out because a chick done cheated on him, or he go over there and kill her because he cheated on her.
Please don't do that.
You really want to go to the extreme? It could go so many different ways.
That's
what I'm saying.
That's the extreme.
But to your point, I mean, it's still individual, bro.
Right.
There's no time limit.
Yeah.
There's no time limit. Some dudes might get over it in 2 months. Some might take a year. It's just no time limit. It just
2 years?
It depends on the individual, bro. Depends on the individual.
You're not calling a meeting?
It's some niggas that
2
still.
years. You gonna call a meeting, right?
It's some niggas that still checking up on their old work 10 years later.
That's a fact.
That's when niggas ain't had no meeting.
That's a fact.
Gotta have a meeting.
I mean,
at the strip club.
Like you just said.
Sometimes, yo, you might be babying niggas, right? You got let yo, bro. I wouldn't say, I don't know, maybe it was heartbreak or whatever. But I've gone through breakups where I sat with myself. Like it was a moment in time where work kind of helped out in a sense, but it was a moment in time where I was by myself and I had to sit by myself. I didn't have, like I was so focused on work. I wasn't really out dating, trying to be like, let me heal this wound real quick and just try to sleep with as many, do this or do that with as many chicks as I could. I was focused on work, going through what I was going through. And it was like, all right, well, it is what it is. And I had to sit with it. And it's, like maybe in a sense, maybe negatively in a sense where it may get you to the point where it's like, all right, well, I'm not reliant on a woman like that, right? On a relationship like that. You could get like that. You can get a little numbness where it's like, all right, maybe I'm not so reliant on relationships.
Remember who you were before you met her.
See, but then y'all put me in a space where it's like,
that's basically what I'm saying.
But I'm a guy
who you were.
I'm a guy who actually had, believe it or not, one real relationship in my entire life, bro.
Mm.
How many years?
8.
Oh, okay. It's a minute.
So obviously it was heartbreak.
Mm-hmm.
It was heartbreak there, obviously. Mm-hmm. But for a person like me who only had one, so I just turned 40 years old, bro.
Mm-hmm.
One, when you got how many dudes out here and how many girlfriends, like I'm being the type that I'm not so quick to jump in a relationship because it's available.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like you got dudes that are just jumping. Oh, I don't mind being by myself. I don't mind being able to just, all right, let's ride this out to see if that's somebody I really want to be in a relationship with.
Mm-hmm.
Could you be too used to being by yourself?
That's possible. But you also still got people. Human beings is we're human. We're beings where you need a connection with another human being, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Especially a woman.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be too isolated for too long, bro, by yourself. You're gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
So us being born that way, I don't think you can ever get used to it. It's just something that is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Until it isn't anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. All right. That's what we got, right?
That's what we got.
All right,
man.
Shout out to everyone tuned in on YouTube, on Facebook. Again, please remember to share so we can get more people to tap into the conversation. Our secret guest, I think he wants to remain a secret. So I was going to say,
anonymous.
You want to be anonymous? Anonymous?
Man, it's Kelso in here.
Okay, all right. Yo, tell them where they can find you. You know, he said a lot of nice quotables and things like that. So
you can find me on Instagram, man. MK3 Imagery.
Shout out to Kels. All right.
Yo, can I? Now that we know it's you.
Yeah,
what? Now you're gonna start asking questions and incriminate?
Nothing crazy. Let's talk business.
Let's do it.
Because I know you're in the photography game and all that. What do you feel about AI? And have you started? I mean, I've seen you started implementing some AI in advertisements and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Are you using it for like tuck ups and digital stuff and all that?
Well, I've never used AI for advertisement. Never done that.
Oh, I thought I saw something where you got like, all right, pardon me.
Nah, I've never done that.
All right.
I mean, that's not AI. That's more of like a Photoshop or past stuff.
Okay.
But AI right now,
yeah.
I mean, it's the wave.
Yeah.
For what's going on, but it's also a crazy cheat code to where anybody can do it.
Yeah.
It doesn't take no creativity.
You don't gotta have that eye.
You ain't gotta have an eye. You just
I'm seeing clothing lines now are using AI models.
Listen, bro,
they are
you can
taking
do it
their
yourself.
clothes, taking a picture of it, uploading, put this kind of model in my clothes and doing that. That's hurting the industry.
I can do that right now.
Right.
While we sitting here.
Okay.
It's that simple.
Yeah.
Now, to get more creative on it, because there's definitely levels to it, depending on what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But how do I feel about it? Anybody could do it, bro.
Yeah.
So now it's about to be crazy oversaturated.
Yeah.
And now, as a photographer who does this, I would say, gonna do it for a living, full time. Just gotta up that level, bro.
Right.
On levels that other people can't. A normal human being. Like
So you think it's gonna come to the point where people are gonna AI their wedding pictures?
That's a fact. That's a whole fact. They probably
people
doing it
gonna be
right
like,
now.
yo, take a picture of me and her and put us in a wedding dress and have a wet like.
Yo, you could, yo, bro.
Weddings anymore.
If
You
I
can
had
AI
if
the
I
whole
had
day.
I had my shit at the Justice of the Peace, and you be like, yo, put me in front of a castle in England or some shit like that.
There
You
you
know
are.
what I mean?
First of all,
There
they
you
could
are.
take
Yeah.
the photo that you've taken. I don't know how long you've been married. They could take that photo and do that now.
Yeah.
If you just want to have it as a photo.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
yeah.
who would know?
Well, there's gonna be a time where that gets it's obviously gonna get a lot better and it's gonna get great.
Oh, that's a fact.
And it's gonna be unrecognizable. Then it's gonna be a point where it's gonna be like, okay, now you want the real thing again.
Nah, it's gone. It's
Really?
gone. It's gone. That's
So the
basically
real
like
thing is
saying
gone.
that's like saying you went to a flat screen plasma TV to one. Now all of a sudden you want the big back TVs.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you got to think about it,
You're
right?
not going for that,
So
bro.
everybody like,
Damn.
it's crazy. Like us as people will
But it's
never,
art.
will never live up to the touched up image of what a picture can do, what they
There's a
can do
difference
to
between
us.
art and technology, though. Art is always gonna be art.
But now you're talking about painting. That has nothing to do with digital.
No.
No.
If you're not taking pictures of people, like say for instance, you got shots in like vivid shots of a Hulk flying through the skies,
landscape and things of that nature. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But then again, even that you can do AI.
No, but no.
I think people want
photography
people might
is
want
art.
the real for that.
Well, landscape, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
But the reason why I'm saying this because
you do landscape of like the city and shit like that, right? So you're not always doing people. So,
but that's what I'm trying to like. But that's what I'm saying. Even with that, you can create an AI image. Let's say you could take a picture of this wall. It's a blank wall. You could upload that into AI and write whatever it is that you want in that photo, and it will create that photo for you. Now, it would really look like you took that photo in the city, when in reality, you took it in your basement.
Is there a big difference between paid AI tools and the free ones? A big difference, or it's like the
Nah, it's
same-
definitely a big
same thing?
difference.
It's a big difference.
It's a big difference.
In the level of the quality, or how often you can use it.
Often you can use it and the quality and
Really,
and the
so if you
subject
put
matter.
the same inputs into a paid into a non-paid, you're gonna get a better product with the paid one.
So what I come to find out, right? Like the unpaid. Let's say you like for me, I may use it for I'll write a blog or whatever the case was, or I'll write a post, my thoughts, and I want an image to kind of go at the top.
Yeah.
Right. The unpaid, it will be like 99% good, but it may spell a word wrong.
All right.
Or it may like.
Damn, you giving 99%? That's
Be
a high percentage,
maybe
bro.
I'll lower, but it's gonna be something that's off.
Like your face. It will be this nigga face on your body.
It'll be something off. Like it'll be like the word is slightly off a little bit or unbalanced or something like that.
Yeah.
And then you gotta try it again.
Okay.
But with the unpaid, you get 3 tries. For me, with the paid version, it gets it right, pretty much right the first time.
Really?
And I have unlimited times to kind of redact it.
Okay.
You got
yeah.
AD Smith?
Yeah.
Oh, you run real photography. When we started using camera photos instead of disposable camera. When you can get rare unedited pictures.
The only way you could get away
Shout out
with
you,
that
man.
is
Where you been all day? AD Smith, come out of nowhere. Where you been all day? We needed you.
Shout out to AD.
We needed you, man.
What up?
All right.
I'm sorry, to the darkroom ages, that's the only way you're gonna get anything legit.
Yeah.
Anything digital, you don't know what the hell is going on.
Yeah.
Unless somebody
digital
actually
and fake.
went
There's
to
a
a dark
difference.
room and developed that photo themselves, is the only way you could tell the difference. But how many people use dark rooms like that anymore?
Yeah.
It's a lot more expensive now because it's not being
Working.
used often.
All right, you go. All right, good excuse. He said he was working. AD has a good excuse.
Shout out to AD.
All right, good excuse.
Yeah. So what's your plans though? Like, all right.
Son, just be super dope at what I do.
That's what's up.
I mean, everybody gonna be nice at it. It's just
But
the fact of what you do that's different.
Okay. All right.
It's not hard. My thing is, photography is not hard, bro.
Mm.
Anybody can learn it. YouTube University, bro. It's just the fact of you got some people who have a certain eye, you got some people that
Yeah.
don't.
So for me, I believe, and I could be wrong, but I always talk to Kels about this. I think moments are going to be more important, or mostly important right now.
Crazy,
right? Because
you could be able to recreate moments.
No, I mean, not really.
I don't think so.
Like for
What
instance,
are you talking
hold
about?
on. Let me finish my statement.
Please.
For instance, like when you look at the person who caught Jordan dunking on, Mutombo or something like that.
You can't recreate that.
You get what I'm saying?
We are. We're gonna be able to have him dunking on.
Listen,
Mutombo,
as time-
Bradley,
as
we're gonna
time
have
go-
him Yao Ming, Dwight Howard, Shaq.
As time, but that wasn't real.
That didn't really happen.
We know that, but when we're going, your kid is not gonna know that. They're gonna be able to recreate history.
Well,
nothing that ever happened is ever gonna happen. Today, I watched. Today, I watched.
The value is that it
today
really
I
happened.
watched a video of Prime Muhammad Ali fighting Prime Mike Tyson. I watched the AI video of that shit. It wasn't great, but I seen like in 2-3 years.
No,
we're not gonna know who fought each other.
No,
we're not gonna know anything.
That's
the whole line's
that's
gonna
the
get blurred.
value. That's the value because you're always gonna have historians that are gonna say that's real.
Yeah,
that's not real.
the history is not going to
History
be
is never
erased.
gonna change.
It's not going to change.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Oh, no,
You are underestimating what photography is.
No.
I
Okay,
feel
no,
like
wait.
you're
Okay,
really
we can talk. No, you can talk about that.
Photography.
We're talking about value. No,
Photoshop
hold on.
every Now and then, that cleaned a little pimple up or curved a little edge up, or like
that's not what we're talking about. That's not what we're talking about, bro.
Warp reality.
Once again, let me just bring
if all right, I collected sports cards for years, right? Now they do reprints. There's a difference in price from the original or even art from a print from an original. You understand what I'm saying? And people are going to be like, yo, I want the original. I don't want they're not going to be like, give me a fake fight. Let me see what happened in the real fights with Muhammad Ali, not when a simulation or some AI shit.
Right, because as Kels, I'm sure you can attest to it. It's like, yeah, the quality, let's say of Jordan dunking on Mutombo, whatever the case was, the quality has changed since then, right? I'm sure a digital, a Sony or a Canon right now may look clearer than what that looked like, right? But the moment is going to live, and I think now with photography, well, maybe not even that, maybe always. I think always it was about the moment you caught. Because think about it, even when you're taking a landscape photo, right? A lot of the time, some of these guys are waiting hours for the sun
Days.
to just hit this particular spot. You know what I'm saying? Or when they catch an eagle, they just happen to catch this.
That was the story.
And I think, right, I think that's the story. So I do feel like, yeah, AI can kind of recreate those moments, but you know, remember, it has to have the moment to recreate it.
No, it doesn't. All it has to have is your face.
We're not talking about face. We're not talking about face.
We just said we could recreate someone's wedding day with just their faces. People don't even have to have a wedding anymore. They just go to the honeymoon.
You talking
don't
about
have a honey and just have wedding pictures.
We're talking
Have a whole
about value,
book of
the
pictures.
value of it. We're talking about the value of it,
Okay.
right? When
All
we're
right.
talking about value, right?
Mhm.
People are always going to go to the original versus a replica or a variation or variant of the original.
Anything doctored up. Like,
Yeah, they're not gonna go. People are gonna want the original. Like
we didn't even start
let's
talking
say-
about music.
Like
yet.
like
It's
if
dangerous.
we talking about like, let's just say what's a old ass record or whatever, like an oldest running record. Now if they did a reprint, all right, it might be $40 or $35, but the original joint that came out in the fucking 50s or 60s, 60s or
50,000.
something like that, that shit is $1,000 or some shit like that, because it's the original, right? And the value in it or the money in it is going to still be there, because when you start to replicate or you start to mass produce, the original actually becomes more sought after, in a sense. So I guess that in a sense could help, you know, that could help. So I guess there's a balance in the whole shit.
I think we're talking about so many different like aspects when it comes to what you're saying, because I understand what he's saying too. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's nobody's wrong here. It's just it's so many different ways that technology in itself is just elevating, bro, on so many different levels.
Okay.
So I don't think it will ever kill art though, because art, first of all, it's kind of slowly killing photography a little bit.
That's what I'm asking you.
You know what I'm saying? But when I say,
why I'm asking you.
but when I say art, yes, I look at photography as art.
Yes.
But I also look at art as being art, like things that people created with their hands. You know
Art
what I'm
is
saying?
your eye.
Yeah, but I'm talking about art in the sense of like somebody that sculptured something, somebody that painted something, somebody
Someone
that
sang something.
but I feel like that would never be replicated. You know what I'm saying?
What, like singing? Like
No, I'm
music?
talking about like art, like an art gallery.
Well, no, I think with 3D printing now, even with that, you can AI 3D print statues and murals and everything like that. Art is dead, bro. It's like someone who
I hear
like I'm
I
ringing
get
the
what he's
alarm.
saying.
Same
I
way,
get what
like,
he's saying.
I get what
I'm
he's
ringing
saying.
the alarm,
But
for
I
art.
think
like I think
in
art
every-
is on life support right now.
no, in
because
every
of this
in every facet,
cheap kind of thing
in
that's
every
kinda easy that
facet,
anybody can do on their phone.
no. In every facet, everybody's gonna go for the original.
No,
It's good.
Regardless,
There's gonna
go for the cheapest.
but you can
No,
tell
no.
something that's been 3D printed to an actual, like he said, an original. I don't care how many times you know 3D printing something. If I did this with my bare hands, you can tell the stuff that I used, what I didn't use,
Right.
and you could tell the original from something that you just printed out because you printed it out.
Right.
Just
You
as
could
much
look-
as if you painted something.
You could look at it as sneakers, right? They've been doing
Same
replicas
thing.
for mad long.
Facts.
Yeah.
But people
I know you
will-
can tell the difference from sneakers that's fake now.
Yeah, right. Yeah, because the sneakers that's real fall apart.
No.
Yeah, because the sneakers that
You got
that
you
is real,
got
when you pull them out the
places.
box, it's just,
You got
disintegrating.
places that supposedly make great variants of sneakers.
no, we talking about fake shit.
All right, but what I'm trying to say is that when it's a variant, the people that are into the culture of the sneaker culture, that is taboo to them, and then they're still willing to pay double what the retail is for the ones that they know for a fact are real or original.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When they could definitely buy a replica or a variant for way cheaper.
But you're talking about recreating something. I'm talking about
what do you think
the
AI
original is. I'm talking about the original. Like AI is creating.
You think there's going to be a market where there's value in original AI stuff?
Yes.
I don't believe that.
Okay.
That's why.
It's already there.
That's why you're not hearing about
It's
fucking.
already there.
No, you just why you think you're not hearing about what's the shit that was
People are
popping like
paying a
what
subscription
was the
for
shit
it.
that was popping like a couple years ago?
NFTs.
NFTs, yes.
Yeah.
That joint came and went.
Came and went, right?
Yeah,
because it's nobody touched it. They put their hands on it or anything like that, right?
Yeah.
Why you think it came and went?
You don't know what you buying in Home Goods. You don't know what you buying in Z Gallery.
No, you're not.
You
No,
don't know
you don't.
what
You
you
don't.
buying.
Most
Like-
people that are in the art game, they're not buying their shit from Home Goods. They're
Yeah,
not
but
buying
most people that are in the
pieces of
art game
from
are
there.
not regular people. Like if you're investing
This
in
is
art,
this is what I'm
then
trying to
that's
say.
one thing. I'm talking
Where the
about
money is or
how
where the value
artists-
is.
I'm talking about artists who make a living off of art. I'm talking about people that make a living off of creating art, off of photography, off of these things, right?
Mhm.
If we need promo shots, right, for the podcast for next season, right?
Mhm.
Instead of hiring a photographer, we could upload our images and just tell them, yo, give us like 2-3 shots in the suit. Give us 2-3 shots. It is killing the industry.
Nah,
It's
yeah, I agree.
I agree with that. I agree with
That's
that.
what I'm talking about.
Nah,
I'm talking about
I
people
was
that
agreeing
earn a
with you.
living. Yeah,
I was agreeing with
You
you.
know what I mean?
You're absolutely right.
like we've worked mad times.
But that goes back
as
to
far
what you
as
just said.
photography. Like
But that's what you said. What's gonna make me different from that?
talk
I
about
will
it.
have
Yeah,
to do.
that's all.
I will have to step my game up that much.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? In
Right.
order to be like, nah. But then again, you also got to think photography is not just getting a dope photo. It's just interacting with who you dealing with.
Right.
It's the experience. It's having fun with it. Is, you know what I'm saying? So many different things that's going on.
Goes back to what Cool said. It's the moment.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
You go like take hip hop for example. When you see the pictures of when these niggas is in the park and all that shit like that, DJing and breakdancing and shit like that.
Right.
Like, all right, you could try to recreate it, but like, yo, somebody was there, snapping the photos, taking in the moment at the time, right? That's part of the value of it.
Right.
We see that's the thing. We think about it as just the image is the value. No, the value isn't the time and all that stuff like that. Because realistically, when you think about all the shit that we buy and shit like that, and we pay crazy amounts of money for, it's based on not just what you see right in front of you, it's all the other shit that goes into it.
Well, it changes the business, which where I want to get to too. Now, instead of Kel's being like, okay, you need let's just say a shot for engagement photos, you know what I mean? So let me come to you, like you can save people a lot of money. You know what I mean? Instead of having to buy outfits and outfit changes and all that and having to go occasion, you could go to them, take headshots, and then just give them a whole spread of different things that, you know what I mean? Like,
but me
that's where it makes the job easier for you.
But me
you
personally,
you gotta embrace it.
But no, I won't.
Okay.
Because I'd rather
don't be that guy though.
Don't
be that guy.
Game of Thrones, like, yeah, you give them a Game of Thrones, Walking Dead, like, you get whatever they want.
I'd rather do the real thing, bro. Like that's just me because I love it so much.
Right.
I'm not gonna sit there and take the shortcut because anybody can do that. If that's the case, then you don't need me.
I hear you.
You got the paid model though. You got the paid joint. You know what I mean?
Don't matter, bro.
Okay.
I think I ain't gonna lie to you. In those instances, I would feel like, yo, don't be so quick to be like, nah, I'm not doing that. Right.
Well,
because you got some quirky people that says we want to be in a game. We want Game of Thrones wedding pictures. Right.
But that
you're gonna be like, yo, let's create a whole scene.
No. I would do
costumes
that.
and everything.
I would do that
like that
as an add-on.
Okay.
That's extra bread if you want to think about it. If you want to get real technical.
Right.
Because that's an add-on. No, that's not what I'm doing. We could do this, that, and the third. But if you wanted something a little wonky and out of the pocket, then I could do an AI situation for you. Because technically you didn't do that. But we're gonna have a regular shoot.
Yeah. Okay.
Unless you come here on some Game of Thrones shit, you better go get your outfit ready.
Lady.
I mean, but I don't know, man.
Cool. You said something?
I can't remember what I was gonna say, but I was gonna say for a person like him, AI may not be used in the situation as far as the images are concerned, but there's a lot he can do, around it. It can help him write. Listen, 90% of the time, 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 90 it's a great tool depending on what you use it for. As far as a person like Kels, there is a certain integrity behind pressing the button on the camera and setting these things up, right? So he may not want it to compromise that integrity part, but it could definitely help him in other ways as far as getting the business plan together, getting great advice as far as doing the website, the other things that a person doesn't have time to get to when they're focused on taking great photos and the editing process, because the editing takes a long fucking time.
Yo, you know what
takes a
has
long
never
time.
been said though? Was Master P and like No Limit ahead of their time? The way they was doing album covers?
Crazy.
Yeah, I guess so.
Crazy.
They was on that shit
guess
years
so. I
ago,
guess so.
bro.
He not even about to do that.
What?
It was trash.
They did. Well, even
that was like a form of AI though.
Well, listen, even what you call it.
I guess it was like Photoshop and shit like that.
Well, yeah, Photoshop is. See, I think everybody's getting mixed up with Photoshop.
Windows 400 degrees. And
It
shit
was
like that.
Windows 96, nigga.
No Limit was the first.
Yeah, PP started.
Yeah.
It was down
Like
south Windows.
on a worldwide scale, he was the one that like his album covers.
I remember
like,
the Snoop Dogg one.
We ain't got time for these photo shoots. I'm pumping out albums every week, nigga. Take these pictures, make a cover, and we make it to whatever we want it to be.
And we
but that's
laughed
Photoshop
at those
though.
for years, and we still laugh at them. They're not endearing. They just kind of like.
What's
and went. It's like
all right,
it's
you got
it's
black
almost,
people
It's
trying
almost
to
like a joke.
Now they
like,
dope on the
opposed to,
t-shirt
like,
now.
Real album covers like Snoop
I'm saying
Dogg,
now you got
style.
you got video shit on social media with black people with crowns and like kings and
We're talking about album covers. We're talking about
Egyptians
album covers.
and
We're
shit
talking
like
about
that.
album
Listen, they
covers.
make
Okay.
dope t-shirts now. They make a dope shirt. You know what I mean? That one of those No Limit album covers on the tee. Remember the Jamaican Ave tees?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it'll be like, you know what I mean?
Jamaican
It'd be like Pac, and then it'll be like
Yeah.
Tupac at the top.
That nigga
and
backstage,
they
the
have
shit
like
can
three
get
Tupac.
uglier
Yeah.
than the Master P sneaker.
All right, let Banks close it. There you go. Banks took us home. Banks took us home. That's right. That's right. Yeah, okay.
Niggas all right.
All right.
I mean, well, let's shout out A. Smith.
Yo, shout out
He got a
AD
couple
Smith.
joints.
Yo,
Get a couple.
Yeah, NFT was another way for the. Yeah, he just kind of, No Limit did have niggas in
thanks.
tanks on the cover. Yeah.
Man, nigga, right?
Yeah.
Yo, that
All right.
Mercedes cover though was hot.
Kels, before you go,
A
let the
Mercedes
people
cover.
know where they can find you. Again.
Oh yeah, Instagram, MK3 Imagery.
Let's go.
All right. Corey Cool.
Yeah, man.
Let the people know where they can find you, man.
CoolUniversity.com.
All right. Yo, shout out to our guy AD. Y'all might not know. We know who he is, but yeah, I might not know who he is.
The world knows who he is. The world knows who he is. The world knows AD.
We need to go see him. We need one of these Fridays. We need to go to his job.
Let's
where
do it. Go your job.
Yeah, I'll tell you where he at.
Saturday,
But shout out
nigga.
to you. Shout out to you, bro. Check out the show
Coming
next
tomorrow,
week.
nigga.
Yeah. If you don't follow us if you don't subscribe, if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do. Cigars the Ensign Whiskey Podcast. Again, Cigars the Ensign Whiskey Podcast. Also follow us on Instagram. Cigars Whiskey. That's Cigars with an S. Whiskey. He says podcast of the club.
Yeah, why would I ever go there?
Yeah. Yo, I'm gonna hit you up. Man. And with that, we want to thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the Cigars and Whiskey Podcast. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Peace.